slippers off their feet. And that's a better gift this Christmas. A holiday of solid state. Fidget spinners are retired. Motherboards, not hoverboards, are the new things catching fire.
In the good way.
Let's try to stay relevant to maximize their cheer. That's what they want for Christmas this year. Ooh. Mail out a batch of Christmas graphics cards.
120 FPS present for your eyeballs.
Rip up the cheer with lighter PC parts.
A little RGB for decking halls.
CPU type greetings from the North Pole to LA. Make your New Year's resolution 4K. Ooh. Families need to stay in touch. There can't be input lag. So let's load the future here inside my magic bag. I'll hop in my sleigh flown by my new cyborg reindeer and give them what they want, give them what they need, what they want for Christmas this year. Young people are the future, that's the truest fact. They always know the difference between cutting edge and whack. And we can help them out this Christmas. We'll supply the building blocks, I don't mean literally. Basic toys like dolls and trucks are just not what they need. I'm talking gaming PCs and related high-tech gear. That's what they want for Christmas this year. Smartphones ain't the way to go, like that, they're obsolete. This laptop here will blow the reindeer slippers off their feet. And that's a better gift this Christmas. A holiday of solid state. Fidget spinners are retired. Motherboards, not hoverboards, are the new things catching fire.
In the good way.
Let's try to stay relevant to maximize their cheer. That's what they want for Christmas this year. Ooh. Mail out a batch of Christmas graphics cards.
120 FPS present for your
Rip up
eyeballs.
the cheer with lighter PC
A
parts.
little RGB for decking halls.
CPU type greetings from the North Pole to LA. Make your New Year's resolution 4K. Ooh. Families need to stay in touch. There can't be input lag. So let's load the future here inside my magic bag. I'll hop in my sleigh flown by my new cyborg reindeer and give them what they want, give them what they need, what they want for Christmas this year. Young people are the future, that's the truest fact. They always know the difference between cutting edge and whack. And we can help them out this Christmas. We'll supply the building blocks, I don't mean literally. Basic toys like dolls and trucks are just not what they need. I'm talking gaming PCs and related high-tech gear. That's what they want for Christmas this year. Smartphones ain't the way to go, like that, they're obsolete. This laptop here will blow the reindeer slippers off their feet. And that's a better gift this Christmas. A holiday of solid state. Fidget spinners are retired. Motherboards, not hoverboards, are the new things catching fire.
In the good way.
Let's try to stay relevant to maximize their cheer. That's what they want for Christmas this year. Ooh. Mail out a batch of Christmas graphics cards.
120 FPS present for your
Rip up
eyeballs.
the cheer with lighter PC parts.
A little RGB for
here inside my magic bag. I'll hop in my sleigh flown by my new cyborg reindeer and give them what they want, give them what they need, what they want for Christmas this year. Young people are the future, that's the truest fact. They always know the difference between cutting edge and whack. And we can help them out this Christmas. We'll supply the building blocks, I don't mean literally. Basic toys like dolls and trucks are just not what they need. I'm talking gaming PCs and related high-tech gear. That's what they want for Christmas this year. Smartphones ain't the way to go, like that, they're obsolete. This laptop here will blow the reindeer slippers off their feet. And that's a better gift this Christmas, a holiday of solid state. Fidget spinners are retired. Motherboards, not hoverboards, are the new things catching fire.
In a good way.
Let's try to stay relevant to maximize their cheer. That's what they want for Christmas this year. Ooh. Mail out a batch of Christmas graphics cards.
120 FPS present for your
Rip up
eyeballs.
the cheer with light up PC
A
pods.
little RGB for decking halls.
CPU type greetings from the North Pole to LA. Make your New Year's resolution for Families need to stay in touch, there can't be input lag. So let's load the future here inside my magic bag. I'll hop in my sleigh flown by my new cyborg reindeer and give them what they want, give them what they need, what they want for Christmas this year. Young people are the future, that's the truest fact. They always know the difference between cutting edge and whack. And we can help them out this Christmas. We'll supply the building blocks, I don't mean literally. Basic toys like dolls and trucks are just not what they need. I'm talking gaming PCs and related high-tech gear. That's what they want for Christmas this year. Smartphones ain't the way to go, like that, they're obsolete. This laptop here will blow the reindeer slippers off their feet. And that's a better gift this Christmas, a holiday of solid state. Fidget spinners are retired. Motherboards, not hoverboards, are the new things catching fire.
In a good way.
Let's try to stay relevant to maximize their cheer. That's what they want for Christmas this year. Ooh. Mail out a batch of Christmas graphics cards.
120 FPS present for your
Rip up
eyeballs.
the cheer with light up PC
A
pods.
little RGB for decking halls.
CPU type greetings from the North Pole to LA. Make your New Year's resolution for Families need to stay in touch, there can't be input lag. So let's load the future here inside my magic bag. I'll hop in my sleigh flown by my new cyborg reindeer and give them what they want, give them what they need, what they want for Christmas this year. Young people are the future, that's the truest fact. They always know the difference between cutting edge and
Now it is.
Hey!
Hello everybody!
What's up? We've got Santa with a mouth cap.
Het seems Erik van Santa. En Pieter.
That's me.
Welcome
I'm
everybody.
back. And
Why, did you go?
well, it's been like, how many weeks ago? 3 weeks ago since I
that's
was, and that was streaming from home, right?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and that was the stream where my voice was going, and I think I can safely say it only just returned a couple of days ago. So
Throw us some gifts. Well, the problem is Pieter has all the gifts.
and these are
I'm like
and these
virtually
are like
inserted
real.
here.
It's not like the fake design background. This is real. Like I can throw these. I'm not gonna, because that would be a shame.
And
Don't
they're
wanna
empty.
destroy the set.
They're
just yet.
probably empty, right?
Yeah, these are for decoration, indeed. So there's
Yeah.
not like there's not real product inside here. And thanks. I saw somebody commenting on my serious dad dance moves. Got that
Yeah.
right.
But we realized it was not in sync with the music because we
No.
had it here like on YouTube. It was
Yes.
yeah. Anyway,
So
so don't blame
put it
Pieter.
on, and there's a delay obviously between
Yeah.
So I was dancing to the music, and you were probably hearing something like a completely different part of the song already. It doesn't matter.
No Mariah Carey.
Destroyed the magic now, right? That's
Okay, so today we have a giveaway, and nobody told me how many I can give away.
ooh.
I don't want to say I'm going to clean them out because that would be too
Wow.
many.
Well, that would require a whole stream, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'm checking right now. This is 12/8, so that's today.
That'd be a shame, because then we wouldn't get to those really nice products. And we did all the prep work for nothing.
One moment. Anyway, today you can win a game code for Far Cry 6. You know the drill. Go to msi.com/2/insider, or in YouTube or Twitch. You can click on our chatbot link from, it's spamming a Gleam link. You can click on that.
Stream elements.
Yes.
If it looks legit, it probably is.
So, well, not always. The antivirus guy told us not always.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, winners. I'm going to do a lucky draw, right?
Yes.
Why not?
Yeah. What, you mean right now?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Why not? Sure.
Yeah. I mean,
Just get it out of the way, Eric.
yeah, I mean, the people who are here weekly, they probably already joined. So
Just get it out of the way. Do all the giveaways, so all the people who are just here for the giveaways, they can move on with their lives.
Yeah. So
They got more things to do.
first winner, loyalty bonus. I really like this. Thank you. It's nickname Arsov. Arsov, I hope you're still here. You didn't just come for the giveaway. Congratulations. So that's the giveaway today.
Yes.
So Pieter, today it's not only you, right?
It's not?
No.
Wait, let me see who's below the
No,
table.
no, not hiding.
Oh.
We also have other colleagues.
Yes, that's right. So-
Michiel, Ja
Yes.
will be joining later, but because of the COVID-19 regulations, I still remember like 1 month ago we were still like cozy together.
We were, again, indeed, it was a while ago, and then we finally had a couple of live streams where we could actually punch each other in the face.
Yeah.
And now we can't anymore because
Nope.
shit hit the fan. Anyway, but yeah, Michiel and Ja will join later on as well to talk about their respective products, obviously, the ones that they're responsible for. But I think honestly, we the previous years we also not counting last year, but the years where we didn't have to kind of distance, we kind of did it the same way, right? We rotated because then you don't want everybody in the stream talking about the products.
Too
It's not a
noisy.
panel.
Too
It's not
noisy.
a panel, right? It's anyway.
So let me see if the capture still works. Yes. So today, it's Christmas. So each year we have a gift guide with products which are
it's
available.
Christmas?
Pieter. So I told Pieter, no GPUs, no VGA. I want products which people can
actually buy. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
Okay, so this is the landing page. If you go to, I don't know where you go to, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's Grand,
Grand Theft Christmas. I mean Grand Christmas Special.
Oh, I'm not connected. What? I'm not connected.
Ooh.
Oh no, I'm not connected. Anyway, oh, that's not good. I should be connected.
Off to a good start.
Yeah, anyway. I disconnected myself because otherwise I get all pop-ups, maybe with NDA information. So I was like, okay, let's watch out. But okay, I need a little bit internet. So probably if you go to, I don't know where they put it, promotions. Yeah, probably. Upcoming events. Yeah.
So incidentally and accidentally, Eric is also showing you where you can find this information.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to find it. Doesn't matter. There's a Grand Christmas Carnival giveaway page.
By the way, press F11, Eric. Press F11. Do it.
F11?
Yes.
Full screen?
Yes.
No.
No, what?
I have a different kind of... oh, yeah, one moment.
Special.
I have a special one.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. So, this landing page, you have like a Christmas challenge here. Not sure what it is. Memory... Oh, so you can win $66 Steam code. Okay,
Hi,
start.
Lightning. I'm Peter.
I think everybody can do this, right?
Yes.
Oh, easy one.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, how good is your memory? Or should I say, how much memory
Lucky,
do you
VJ,
have?
I didn't see yet, right?
Sorry?
Yeah, that's luck. GPU.
Oh, right side,
This
right
one?
side. Yeah.
I'm going to make it.
Come on.
No hook. This one?
You can do it. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just click.
Win.
Yeah. Okay, what do you win?
What now?
Nothing?
Log in. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, you need to log in with your MSI account, and you can probably get a lot of... Yeah, Peter, now my back button is gone. Oh, it's opens new page. You can also do this. Greeting card. So you can select the card with Lucky. Do we have Lucky here? No. Peter, a shame.
Oh, what?
We didn't
What do you mean?
Lucky.
What about this?
And you can
Who's
say
this guy?
like...
And who's this guy sitting next to me?
I know, but I'm not lucky.
You? No, you're not lucky.
Anyway, you can send a digital gift card to... Oh, what is it?
You know what, Eric? I'm gonna ask HQ for a full body Lucky suit for you for next year's live stream. How about that?
That would be
Guys?
cool. Yeah.
What do you think? Should we dress Eric up as Lucky next year, like cosplaying?
Somebody,
in full
20
body
seconds,
gear,
he beat me my score.
tail, wings, and everything.
I like the wings.
Yeah.
We also
tail
have some
will too, I bet.
exclusive stocking, some bundles you can win. So basically with all the games, you can win some points, and in the end you can use those points to get one of those bundles or to make chance, you know, to win a bundle. I really didn't read the fine print, how it works. And then we have some special landing pages per business unit. And today Peter is going to talk not about GPUs. Peter is going to talk about what, Peter?
That sweet gaming gear. And I already saw somebody called Jackports on Twitch talking about actually the first product that I'm gonna show you guys.
Oh, and he cannot get it, it seems?
I
want
don't know,
to
but
Viger
he
low
says he
profile
wants
so
it
bad.
very badly. So I don't know if it's not available or he just doesn't have the money or whatever, but it is a very nice product. So let me get it out for you guys.
So
first,
guys,
I'm gonna show you guys the box. Wham! Not sure if you guys can see.
Yeah, I think
there's a
they
bit
can.
of glare on it, but maybe
I have,
we got a close-up cam.
detailed cam.
Yes.
Can I drink like
GK50
this?
low profile. So if you're like me, I kind of always liked low profile keyboards. I have no idea why. It was very satisfying to type on, but making them mechanical clicky switches or using them just makes it irresistible for me.
So this is the one you borrowed Santa and he never gave it back?
But no, he doesn't know about that.
No, but I mean, you gave me one of the samples, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, you were making fun of low profile. If I remember correctly, you were making fun of that. Like, oh, shut up with your low profile. Nobody wants that. Nobody uses that. It's ridiculous. Come on, who does that?
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, I gave him the sample to try. Just like, give it a try. Just give it a try. Tell me what you think. Well, he never gave it back. He's still using it, and I think that was 1.5 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, a long time ago.
So Eric's hooked. Okay.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Santa is hooked.
Santa.
So, yeah. That's something. And Eric is like, he goes through keyboards quite quickly. Usually, he demolishes them. But this one it's in mint condition actually. So, yeah. So GK50 low profile. Let me get the product itself here as well. Here we go. Yeah. I mean, it's just. If you like low profile, and I mean, for me, obviously, it's a mix of typing and, like for work, but also gaming. And I really like the fact that when you press the button, of course, the switch, both the audible and tactile feedback, like, you guys can hear this. I mean, we did a whole live stream about this, but it never stops being so satisfying. So, yeah, I mean, also for gaming, that just, it tells you instantly like, okay, I pressed it. When you get the actuation click, and I really like that. And especially, and also, it's simple yet elegant. It doesn't try to bedazzle you with all kinds of trickery and special buttons and stuff. It's just, the basics done right, in my opinion. It's really sturdy. It's got a nice brushed metal top layer, really nice switches that are very long lasting as well, mechanical obviously. Kale blue, if I'm not mistaken, chalk switches. So that means that maybe I can remove one of the switches actually so you can see it. Or actually, no, they're white.
I will go to detailed can.
I'm saying blue because that's what everybody thinks about when you say a clicky switch. But these are the Kale white low profile.
Yeah, like that.
I believe they're called chalk switches.
You know price, Peter?
Sorry?
Price?
Really different per country, but if I'm not mistaken, it's about like, what, 70, 80 euros, something like, maybe even cheaper if you get a nice deal.
So that's also about 70, 80 US dollar.
Yeah, more USD, I think, at the moment. But yeah, and with Black Friday and holiday season, you'll usually be able to get a good deal. And this one has been on the market for a while, so if you're lucky, you can get a good deal. And yeah, it's even got some really nice small details. Like there's some status LEDs in here, like the 3 ones. I think it's what is it? Num lock, caps lock, and the gaming mode. So if you accidentally press like the Windows key, it doesn't get you back into Windows. And those actually change color with the rest of the keyboard, with the RGB effect that you apply. So it's a pretty small thing, but that kind of detail, I really appreciate that as well. That makes it just a bit more special for me. So yeah.
Santa, get me the gifts.
Well, we are talking about the gifts, and Eric is going to give away a couple of more gifts later on as well.
Yep.
How low can you go? Yeah, that's a nice one actually. That would have been a nice slogan for this one.
This is standard for us. Don't worry. Default mode.
Yeah, and I see somebody said public nuisance saying, is MSI ever planning to make a board with hot swap switches? It is something that we've talked about and we've considered, but most people, and I'm saying like 95%, maybe even more, don't really swap switches. That's a really small, dedicated, hardcore group that does that. It is interesting, but it's also really expensive to make, especially if you want to make it so that there's a low chance of RMA, things breaking, and everything that you can remove from a keyboard and still have to cover by warranty is a nightmare, I can tell you. So I'm not saying it's never going to happen, but obviously, we've not even been in the space of making our own keyboards for that long, just a couple of years. So we're still focusing on just the basics and getting some decent keyboards out there. Some really
just to
solid
cover
models.
the whole product stack from top to bottom in each segment.
Yes, yeah. We're still kind of building towards that before we really start diving into the very specific ones. I mean, we're already diving or dipping our toes into like TKL in the past, and we might have something coming there soon.
Yeah,
But
I just see a question. Rumushi.
when
No,
MSI make a gaming microphone?
Come back in January.
I'm not allowed to tell you, but stay tuned for CES.
Yeah.
Anyway, needs 10 less keys. Yeah, well, I mean that's If also that there might be somewhere in the very near future there.
Come back in January.
Exactly. Talk to us in January, or at least don't miss the stream in January, and you might be happy. Anyway, yeah, I think that pretty much covers the first. I mean, it's whatever you want. It's full RGB. It's got per key everything, and it's just a really solid experience. You don't even need to install the software if you don't want to work the RGB as well. You've got hotkeys on the keyboard itself, so you can just swap the profiles and change colors, brightness, everything. Yeah, it's just a really nice product.
I agree. Santa using it already for a long time, not giving it back.
He can say from experience. Okay.
Need a bigger delete key? Just don't make this many errors. Then you don't need to delete anything.
Exactly. How big is your finger?
Yeah, that's also.
Or do you want to, like pound your fist onto that delete key, like no?
I think I saw on like AliExpress or something like a big enter button.
Yeah.
You
like
can
one of
connect
those
via
punch
USB.
cushions, indeed.
Yeah.
You can just connect with USB, and it will just you can just bash it, and yeah. But or it's a space key, I think. But it'd be quite funny if you're typing an email, and every time you need to do a space, you just.
So
you know.
Peter, a good question. Boosted tofu. Does it come with a wrist pillow?
No, not this one. Also because it's very low profile. So honestly, if you put a wrist pillow there, you're gonna be like in a very unnatural position. It's gonna feel really awkward typing down like that. So yeah, this one not. But there are indeed keyboards that have, and we even have a separate. I keep looking at the main camera. We even have a separate wrist rest if you want it, which fits with most of our keyboards actually. So yeah.
This, Lee Watt is asking, need a big red button?
Yes.
Are you the president of the United States? Or what? You want to launch some nukes? Why do you need a big red button?
I don't know. Maybe you need a big friggin' hammer to, with the big escape key or delete key to just whack it. Anyway, yeah, I think we should move on to the next one because we've got a lot of products lined up for you today. Yeah. The next one also clicks. It's another keyboard, and it's my other favorite, or at least it's become my other favorite, which is the GK50 Elite.
Why didn't you give me this one to test?
Because the low profile was there first. This one actually we launched a bit later, so you wouldn't give it up. I asked you, and you said no. Get your regular keyboard away from me, you peasant. I believe, I'm paraphrasing, but I believe that was the pretty much the message there. Anyway, we've got two variants actually, but in Europe we sell the box white switches. The other variant is the blue switch. Both are clicky. However, the box white switch, we did a whole live stream about this, so if you want more information about it, you can look it up.
Don't watch that back because they have Michiel and Peter talking 2 hours, really boring specs and details and
really nerding out over the details.
Oh my god.
That's nice. It's nice. You learn things that way.
Oh,
anyway.
that's true.
But yeah, the box white actually has a bit more stability to the keycaps itself, so it's a bit less wobbly. And also because of the box shape around the little cross that you put that you mount the keycap on, also means that it's less likely to get any kind of dust ingress or water or moisture. So it's actually a bit more durable as well because of that. So and also it feels a bit differently for clicking for the clicking action. So yeah, it's a really nice product as well. Let me get it on the table because I have it here as well. So yeah, I'm all about the GK50 in recent years, I have to say. If it isn't low profile, then it's this one. And this one is like the normal size key caps and switches. It's a floating key design though. Impatient Santa is back. That's a nice title for Eric, actually.
Well,
you have no idea how right you are.
Yeah, indeed, because I'm on a tight time schedule today. So if Peter doesn't hurry, I'm going to kick him out.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, floating key design.
I'm just going to mute him.
Also, again, it's the same. It's the box wide switch. It's the clicky kind that you can hear, like audible and tactile click. So for those people who like that, I mean, if you need to be silent, this is not really the keyboard for you. But yeah, if you really enjoy that crisp clicking action, then yeah, this one is really nice. And again, for this one, one of the main reasons I like it is because it doesn't try to do anything special or it doesn't try to be crazy. It just gets the basics right. It's a really nice sturdy keyboard. It has actually a little channel at the bottom that if you have a wired headset, you can run the cable underneath it, so it doesn't interfere with the rest of the keyboard. You don't have to run it alongside either. So this is usually also the fastest route, basically. So you don't need a long cable. Yeah, the switches are great. The feel is great. The RGB, it's the same as the GK50 low profile pretty much. You also get the status LEDs here that go along with the rest of the color, the RGB settings or effects that you've set.
Does this one have a braided cable?
Yes, it does, yeah. Actually, the GK50 low profile does as well, but yeah, just to show you guys, yes, it's braided. It picks up a little bit of snow from the table here.
That's no snow.
No, yeah, that's right. It's destroying my lungs, but don't worry.
It's better than COVID.
I'm not sure yet, and I've had both. Anyway, so yeah, really nice keyboard, this one as well. And yeah, one of my favorites. Can highly recommend. I mean, if Eric wouldn't have been fallen in love basically with the GK50 low profile, he probably would have picked this one as well. If for no better reason, then it makes a whole lot of friggin' noise, and he loves that.
I like noise. I want to borrow one.
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? We're trying out some. We're trying out. Oh, okay. We're trying out some noise cancellation features sometimes, and what I just do is I borrow it, put it in the office, wait till Eric is there, and then just have a test, because you know he talks so freaking loud and you know types loud. Everything about him is loud, basically.
I like loud.
So he's the perfect test when it comes to noise cancellation, right?
Yeah.
Either noise cancellation on the headphones or noise cancellation of the microphone. So yeah. Anyway.
Like this morning.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, but really nice keyboard, and also for there. I mean, they are Kale switches, so yeah, that means that they're not quite as expensive as Cherry, for example.
You
Cherry
are
also
breaking my
excellent
keyboard.
brand, of course.
No. Well, really,
is
Peter,
like,
I'm going to try this.
Is this criminal Santa? Anyway, yeah. Really great product, and great price as well. That's what I was saying or trying to explain, is that having or using the Kale switches, they are usually a little bit less costly than Cherry, for example, and quality is still pretty damn good. I'm not going to compare those two, because that's, you know, it's also a matter of opinion, and they are two different companies. But yeah, that makes it a bit more affordable as well. It's still somewhere, I think, like 80-ish euros, somewhere 80, 90. But for that price, it's a really nice keyboard, and it will last for friggin' ages. I mean, you're gonna have to do some crazy stuff to break these switches. So it's also a good investment. They're not Jades, by the way, K6.
Yeah, so somebody from Korea, sorry, I cannot read your name. He was
No.
watching on Facebook, but indeed you cannot read the comments.
Yeah.
On YouTube and Twitch, there are a lot of comments.
Yes. So mostly, indeed, if you want to interact, please come to YouTube or Twitch. There, basically, the chat picks up without problems.
You need to do another product.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because only 13 minutes left for you.
All right.
He's running out of time, guys.
All right. Let's get this one out then. Another one of my favorites. This is a mouse. So GM41 lightweight. And this is a real winner, guys. I mean, if you like lightweight mice, but also if you're just, you know, if you want accuracy, being lightweight, that also means that you barely feel it in your hand. I'm gonna grab it here as well. You barely feel it. It feels like an extension. It just feels like you're moving your hand instead of the mouse. So there's very little inertia, meaning very quick action. It is a symmetrical design, so basically it's not, you know, tailored for right-hand use. It's also not, I'm not going to say it is ambidextrous, because it does only have the side buttons on the left-hand side. So basically that is tailored for right-hand usage. Also for this mouse, there's a lot of things you can find. We did a whole live stream about it to explain everything about it, from the basically no angle snapping or angle snapping bad, and you know, that this is a really good sensor. Which is the PMW 3389, really good accurate sensor. Yeah, switchable DPI. To save weight, we actually put the switch DPI button on the bottom here. That saves weight, and we actually tore this apart during that live stream about this mouse. So if you want to know more about it, you can. It doesn't have that much RGB. Also, this one, it focuses just mostly on trying to be lightweight and you know, sturdy still. It is still quite sturdy. It doesn't feel like you can crush it by squeezing it or something. It's really sturdy, surprisingly so for the low amount of weight that it has. Yeah, and all around it's just a great mouse without that many crazy things about it. It just, again, it also focuses really on the basics.
Peter, I see a giveaway button. So next winner is actually, he's called Winner. What?
He's called Winner.
Yeah, he's called Winner.
Is that cheating? Is that legal?
Well, it will not give him more chance. So
is this like a, you know, is this like a hack?
Anyway, the next winner is Winner. Congratulations! In the coming days, we will send you a
next winner is Winner.
Right. Yes.
Cool.
So you can still participate. I'm going to give away more.
Okay.
Go to msi.com/2 insiders. Peter, you can continue.
Yes, I'm gonna do the next one, which is actually basically the wireless version of the GM41 lightweight. Or the GM41 lightweight.
So you just
wireless
cut the cable.
Yeah, basically. Well, it does include a cable still, I'll get the product out as well.
Oh,
Not just the
You're
cable.
confusing me.
Well, that's because, you know,
Oh, you're
what if the
confusing
battery,
Santa.
what if the battery runs out, you know? You can still connect the cable to it and play with it wired as well while it charges. But basically, I mean, I've been using this one as well in my home and work setup for a while now, and honestly, I almost never ran out of battery. But
No,
you also get this nice dock where you actually have the dongle, the wireless dongle is, you can put in the dock. And then the dock you plug into your PC. You can also just plug the dongle straight into your PC if you prefer that. The point of having this is that if you put it in the dock, then if you're not using the PC, or sorry, the mouse, you can just, you know, with a magnetic click, just leave it on here.
Yes, the dock is included.
Charging, and then it charges while you're waiting or while you're just away for a second. Other than that, it's a very similar mouse to the wired version of the GM41. It has a slightly different mouse sensor though, of course, because it needs to be a bit more, efficient, power efficient, because we're talking about, you know, we have to take into account battery life here. But yeah, so it's a PAW3370, which also is a max 20,000 DPI mouse. Doesn't actually say that much, but it's a very accurate sensor being used in a lot of competitive mice
You know
around
the weight?
market. Sorry?
The weight?
The weight is actually 47 grams. So it's a little bit heavier than the GM41 lightweight, the wired version, because obviously you'll have to put the battery in there. But it still is very lightweight, to be honest. I mean, it really is. You wouldn't say, when I got it first, I was like, all right, is this like a sample that they didn't put the battery in yet because it feels so light? But yeah, there is a battery in there and it's still very, very light. Yeah, absolutely love this product.
So so the dock is included, right,
Yes,
Peter?
correct. Yeah, it's included. So that's why the box, if you compare it with the, so this is the GM41 box, lightweight, and this is the wireless one. So as you can see, it's a bit bigger. That's obviously because it also includes the dock, the charging dock. So you get that in the box.
And what is the weight of the lightweight cabled one?
It's 65.
Okay.
If you don't count the cable. So basically there's a 9-gram difference between this one, the wireless one is 9 grams heavier than the lightweight. So if you want to have the ultimate lightweight, that's a GM41 lightweight. If you still want the freedom of wireless, and still pretty damn lightweight, you can go for the wireless version. But yeah, it is, and it's a very nice mouse. I haven't run into any kind of issues with it yet, and I've been using them both for quite a while now.
What kind of grips does it have on the side? Rubber grips?
Yeah, so this is basically a rubberized grip indeed. If we can show this here, and it's like more of a diamond shape. Not sure if it can focus on the mouse, but yeah, it's got like this diamond shape rubberized grip, really nice, quite grippy. And I do believe it's double injection molded as well, so it's not like a sticker that can come loose or something. It's actually attached to the mouse, so there's, and pure PTFE, or basically, we're not allowed to say Teflon, but basically that's Teflon, PTFE, skates. So basically also they'll last a very long time, and they're very smooth gliding down. And as you can see, there's a lot of surface, even around the sensor here, for it to provide maximum glide, and it really does that as well.
Any RGB?
Any RGB, yeah, same as the wired version, only in the Dragon. So, and that will indicate, for example, battery status. Green is good. Red is it's pretty much empty. It will start to flicker. You can turn it completely off to save even more battery, because obviously if you're using LED, it will drain the battery a bit more. But it's all up to you, and then it's fully customizable. Also, of course, every DPI mode, you can basically, it's the same thing as the wired version. Here's the button. Every DPI mode you select or preset will have a different color. And you even have like a little on and off switch. So if you really want to make sure that the mouse doesn't accidentally activate, you can just turn it off and completely conserve the battery there. So
Derek is worried over me. But
Sorry?
we have an airco here, right?
You're getting a bit warm? Yeah, well, we've got snow here, so it can't be that warm, right?
Otherwise it will melt.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes, you can use it as a wired mouse as well. Indeed,
Correct.
both.
Yeah. I've done it a couple of times where it started flickering red, and I wasn't sure how long it was going to last. There is I think a battery indicator in MSI Center, but I was in a match, and I thought, you know what, I'll just connect the cable, which is fine, and play the rest with the cable.
Ankur,
But yeah.
more Far Cry time? I'm going to give you Far Cry.
All right then.
Another lucky winner.
Eric's on a roll.
Yeah, I mean,
All right. So in the meantime, I'll
That's
see
my
if I can
purpose
get
today,
the next
right?
product.
Giveaway. Okay. Next winner. Please, Santa Eric.
Oh, dude, I'm calling rigged here. I'm calling rigged.
No.
No way.
I don't know this guy.
No way, because that's like his actual nickname that they pick, or they have to
probably
enter.
they
I'm
can-
not sure.
probably
if it
they
takes
can,
their nickname
rename
from
that
that
somewhere.
social media account, or it's like something that they have to enter.
Anyway, congratulations, please. Please, Santa Eric.
No way. All right. Cool.
No,
Eric must have
cherry
cherry-picked
picking.
that.
Michiel.
Yeah, I agree, Michiel. It's friggin' rigged.
No. Then my name would show up. If it was rigged.
All right. Anyway.
Imposter.
Yeah. Let's move on. So the next products are actually not that big. I'll first take the box.
Tiny.
Yeah. Our new SSD lineup. So Spadium, and the M480 is our current top model. It can go up to at least, I think, read speeds up to at least 7,000 megs per second, which is pretty friggin' fast. There's like for loading games, you'll probably not notice the difference, but not yet until what is it? Direct storage comes or kicks in with games at least. It's here, but no games usually yet. Yeah, and
I'm not even sure if it's like already completely deployed in Windows 11.
No, it is there if you believe Microsoft. But yeah, the thing is, there's no way. At least I haven't really found any tools to verify it, to test it, and that's why you kind of have to take their word for it for now, until there's actual games or benchmarks that can verify. Like, yeah, is it enabled? Okay, yeah, it's enabled. So, but yeah, pretty cool. And I've taken the most cool version, pun intended, because this is the one with the heatsink on it. I actually have both of them on my table here. So here you have the 1 terabyte version. And also for this one, I think pretty recently we did a live stream about it. Damn, how close do I have to hold it for it to focus on this? It doesn't want to. Or is autofocus off? That would really be...
Should I do that?
No, I think it's okay. Anyway, but yeah, the M.2 NVMe SSD. And I mean, yeah, every motherboard generation you get better slots, more slots probably as well usually. And games will be coming out pretty soon that will take more advantage of this raw speed. Of course, you can already take advantage of it if you're moving or working with big files. Then you'll already notice that difference quite a lot. But in games, yeah, that will come in the coming years. But
out of the box, there's no heatsink attached,
it
right?
depends. You've got 2 different versions. So what you can do, indeed, okay, let me explain. So we've got 2 different versions. So you've got the Spadium M480, 1-2 terabyte, whatever capacity you have. That one doesn't have a heatsink included in the box. Or you have the same model with HS at the end, and HS stands for heatsink. And then you'll get a box like this.
That's my elf.
So it's a bit bigger box.
You look small like this.
And indeed, if you open the box up, actually there's everything inside here still. You get those the 3 components separately. So
yeah,
basically,
Deepak, this is available for retail.
Yeah, you get the SSD itself, so you can use it without the heatsink if you so wish. But assuming you buy the heatsink version because you want to use the heatsink, that means that you can. This is mounted at the bottom, because the 2 terabyte version of this product also has the chips at the bottom, so they need to be cooled. They'll be cooled by this bracket. And then you have the actual heatsink, and then you have like 6 screws, 3 on either side, that you can use to fix the heatsink to the SSD. And that should be fine. And so then it will look like this one right here. Let me not turn it upside down. So yeah, really nice with the bronze colored heatsink. And that should be fine, as in it shouldn't be too tall for on your motherboard to interfere with any other components, especially on the first M.2 slot that's closest to the CPU, which you should be using anyway, mind you, especially if you're using a Gen 4 SSD. Yeah. Because otherwise you have the risk that some of your M.2 slots that are not quite that close to the CPU will probably, if there are any Gen 3 slots, they will be the furthest away from your motherboard. from your CPU.
So a couple of months ago we had a live stream together with Phison,
Yes.
one of our partners for SSDs, and yeah, really interesting, talking also about the future, like PCI Express Gen 5, 6, and even he mentioned 7.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're interested in speed and SSDs, storage,
Yeah, and heat.
and heat, yeah.
Because spoiler alert, if you haven't watched that stream yet, but these guys right here, the heat sinks, they're going to become more important the higher the generation goes up
cooling.
and the speed goes up. Because yeah, you'll need more cooling because the chips and especially the controllers will get hotter because they'll have to work harder. So
Anyway, PCI Express Gen 5 still far away.
yes, for now.
Yeah.
But Gen 4 is here, and
It's
you can
available
get it.
retail. I saw somebody asking the question.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So and it's covered by a 5-year full warranty, and they are faster than you could want or probably in many
TLC?
cases even use right now. So
Peter, TLC memory?
it's a combination actually. Yeah, I think the main memory is TLC indeed, so triple level cell.
Yeah.
And then you've got a DRAM buffer which helps to speed it up of SLC, so
Yeah.
single level cell. So yeah, and of course you've got I think it's the E18 controller if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
So
from
it's their
Phison.
fastest controller to date from Phison that this one uses. Yeah, just a really good solid product, and also there especially with the cooling. No matter how hard you push it in benchmarks or storage applications or whatever, yeah, you should be fine.
Thank you, Peter.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And that was it for me, basically. Shall we do a giveaway, Eric?
I think I'm going to do a giveaway, Peter.
Great idea.
Peter, maybe you can clean up everything and you can give the microphone. Can you talk? Maybe let's see if people can hear you right now.
Me? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I think that's it.
People can hear you.
Yeah.
Can hear me through your microphone.
So then don't talk. I muted Peter right now, so bye-bye, Peter. Thank you.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Santa. Oh no, I'm Santa. Well, anyway, thanks, Peter.
Santa's not so little helper.
No. Anyway, Peter's going to clean up. We're going to do another giveaway. And then our next guest will be here. Guest. They're all on the payroll of Santa. Next one is a little elf. But we're first going to do a giveaway, guys. Let me see. I'm missing the music.
Yeah, of course. We should have that.
Can I copy that still? I'm going to copy that. One moment, guys.
They always know the difference
I like the
between
music.
cutting edge and whack.
Where are we? Here.
They
Now
always
we have
know
music.
the difference between cutting edge and whack.
Okay, anyway, guys.
Give
Draw
them out
next
this
lucky winner.
Christmas. We'll supply the building blocks. I don't mean literally. Basic toys like dolls and trucks are just not what they need.
Peter, maybe you can do a dance?
Gaming PCs and related high-tech gear. That's what they want for Christmas this year.
No. Oh. Oh. Okay, next winner. Congratulations. Rick. Just Rick. Yeah, I mean, no, not just Rick. Rick won the prize. Anyway, congratulations, Rick. You won a Far Cry 6 game code. In the coming days, Santa will email it to you, or one of my helper elves will help me. I need to check if they want, because they're not that friendly, my helper elves. Yeah, so I saw some people in the chat asking how can they participate, and that you can win a prize like Rick, or like Please Santa Eric, or Winner, or Arsov. You can just go to msi.com/2/insider, like you see over there, like there. Or on Twitch and YouTube, we have a spam bot with a Gleam link, which puts the link each 5 minutes there. Let me see. Yeah, I see. Oh, Michiel, I can make you small. This is also cool. Hello, Michiel.
Oh, let me get this off better.
Let me see, where are we?
Okay.
I never won over 2 years.
You never won?
Do you have my bank account? You can transfer some money and I will make you win. Small amount. That's how we roll.
Already rigged the giveaway, right?
Thank you.
Cannot be
Bye-bye.
accident that person won.
Oh, I still need to switch names. That's it.
I was still called Peter?
Yeah, you will still call Peter.
That would happen, I told you.
Yeah, you told me that would happen. I know. But Santa doesn't care.
Hello, chat.
Let me clean up this. So, Michiel, what are you going to show us today?
I've got some great stuff.
You got some great stuff. I like great stuff.
I've got motherboards, I've got liquid coolers, I've got a very cool case that I'm going to show today, I've got power supply. A lot to talk about.
One moment. Find the main cam. Nah, I cannot make it smaller. You're part of the main cam.
Look, now it's smaller.
Yeah, maybe like that. Yeah. Now I will do like this. Okay. So again.
I'm still muted, I think.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry
Better?
guys.
Better?
Sorry guys. Mic not loud. Now, Mike.
Am
is
I loud now?
Yeah, you're loud.
Hello, chat.
Yeah, Santa's getting old and slow. Sorry.
So first my name tag, then my microphone.
Yeah, we're a bunch of amateurs
It's always
here.
like this in December with Santa. Overworked.
I'm quite busy.
Yes,
So-
now they can hear me.
Fixed. So, Michiel, today you're the mainboard guy.
Okay, so what I was talking about the different products that we're going to talk about
Show us
today, at least
maybe
I-
first a new product.
a new product.
Tease it a little bit.
Ooh, like very, very new, like next week new.
Like next week new, yeah?
Okay, wait, this is heavy.
This is huge, guys.
Very, very, very small teaser.
Oh, don't show the name.
I'm not showing the name.
Don't show the name. Next week, guys.
Yep, that's our topic for next week.
Yeah. Santa will be back next week.
Put in your guesses.
But I will shave, okay?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Ooh, people are guessing already. Z690.
That's
Who knows?
correct.
Good.
Talking about C690, I've got some more C690.
Okay, show us.
So where do you want to start? We've got
I'm going
multiple ones.
to do a giveaway. Yeah, if you take this much
Meanwhile,
time,
I'll grab the first one.
I'm going to do a giveaway. Okay, next winner.
Oh, so you're picking the one who just paid you, right?
Oh, one moment. This is the giveaway. Let me put that here. Next winner is Janne. Well, that's maybe my Dutch pronunciation. Anyway, Janne. Janne could be right.
Janne? Yeah, I think so.
Janne. Janne, congratulations. You also get a
Congratulations.
Far Cry 6 game code.
Merry Christmas.
Also, Merry Christmas to you. No, Janne, not Janek. Not
See,
you.
Guy Yusimil is saying in Twitch chat, I need a Z690 MSI motherboard for my next build. That's a coincidence because I've got several options for you here. So let's start with this one. Oh, there's a lot of snow here.
Yeah, Peter already took half out.
So this is one of our very new Z690 motherboards. So the MAG is Z690 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. So as the name already says, it does have Wi-Fi, of course. And there are actually two versions of this board. The one I have here right now is a DDR5 version of the board. But there's also a DDR4 option. There are a couple of small differences in between them. Like in terms of feature set, they're the same. Of course, one has DDR4 support, one has DDR5 support. The DDR5 version, so this one comes with Wi-Fi 6E, whereas the DDR4 version comes with normal Wi-Fi 6, so only 2.4 gigahertz band and the 5 gigahertz band, whereas the DDR5 model also supports the 6 gigahertz band. An easy way to spot if you're holding an MSI DDR4 or DDR5 motherboard is just turn it around, and here you can see that you don't have all those annoying pins. You know, if you grab a motherboard behind the memory DIMMs, it can hurt a little bit.
Yeah, so no blood
No.
is DDR5.
Exactly. That's our new soldering process that makes sure that the memory signal is even better. And that's important for DDR5 because you really need to have that very clean signal quality. And that's not only for DDR5 slots, but also for the new PCI Express Gen 5. So if we take a look again at the back of the motherboard, here you see this is the PCI Express Gen 5 slot. And here you see a regular PCI Express Gen, this is Gen 4 slot in this situation. You see that you have the pins, so that's basically the old soldering process that we were using. But now for PCI Express Gen 5 and also DDR5, you don't see the pins on the back anymore. So further, Tomahawk, really nice model.
This one is DDR5, but we also have a
There is also a DDR4 version of this specific model. Only difference is the memory and the fact that the DDR5 model comes with Wi-Fi 6E, whereas the DDR4 version comes with Wi-Fi 6. Other than that, you get a very strong power delivery circuit. So this one has 1670 amp Dr. Moss. Also has an extended heatsink design to make sure everything stays cool. So it stretches all the way over the I/O. So big chunky heatsinks. Get a lot of M.2 connectivity. So you have 1, 2, 3. Let me see, do I count that correctly? No.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes.
M.2 slots. All of them have M.2 Shield Frozzer. Like Peter just explained, this is getting more and more important for modern SSDs.
And which version?
Yeah.
PCI Express?
These are, I believe these are all Gen 4 PCI Express.
Yeah, but VJ slot is Gen 5, right?
Yes, VJ slot is Gen 5. And for example, later on we'll talk about another model. If you get a certain amount of, certain number of M.2 slots, then you run out of Gen 4 lanes on your chipset. So then sometimes you see that one of the slots is Gen 3, which is still pretty fast. But yeah, if you have the possibility, I would definitely go for Gen 4 nowadays. Also getting more and more affordable nowadays, the Gen 4 SSDs.
Yeah.
Of course, nice integrated I/O shield. Apart from the Wi-Fi 6E on this model, you also get 2.5 gigabit LAN from Intel, a bunch of USB ports, HDMI 2.1 display port, Lightning USB 20G right there. So that's a Type-C connector, also very fast. So that's our MAG Z690 Tomahawk Wi-Fi motherboard.
Yeah, so MAG means one of the Arsenal gaming, which is
Yes.
one of our, I don't want to say entry level,
Yeah, like Z690 is never really entry level because it is of course
but one of the
higher
cheaper
chipset in
gamer models, right?
yeah, it's one of the more affordable Z690
Yeah, and I think
motherboards.
this one has a very good price performance level or feature balance. I mean, all the other mainboards, of course, they have a bigger VRM and you can better overclock with them. And you know, they have a lot of special things or dual LAN and those
It
kind
all
of
depends
things.
on what you're going to do with it.
Yes.
Like even if you're running, for example, a Core i9 12900K, you can easily run that on one of these boards. It's just if you want to do extreme overclocking with one of those i9 CPUs, then you may want to go for a higher end model, of course. But running a Core i9 on stock easily, even on this motherboard, no problem at all. Because still, 1670 amp Dr. Moss that's a strong VRM design with some big cooling on there.
So I will show you a blog. Let me see that.
Gaius is saying, I want one with RGB connectors. It definitely has several RGB connectors.
3 or 4?
Yeah, I believe it has 4. So there are 2 different RGB connectors. There is JRGB, which is like the regular old school RGB, and there is JRainbow. JRainbow is addressable RGB, so that one can also display multiple colors at the same time. And let me quickly count. I see 1 JRGB and 1 JRainbow on the top, and then on the bottom there are 2 more JRainbows. So in total you get 4 RGB connectors on this, whereas 1 is the regular JRGB and 3 of the addressable JRainbow headers. So a lot of RGB possibilities.
I see FGX Raven is saying I bought a half year ago a B560 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. Pretty happy, but after 1 month MSI Center bricked the RGB. Well, that cannot be bricked. Probably you need to remove MSI Center completely and install the latest version. On the forum, and we also had a live stream about that, on the forum there is a MSI Center removal tool. So please use that one.
Also check, because on several of our recent boards we also have like a dedicated switch to switch on or off the RGB.
Yeah.
So maybe you've hit that one accidentally, because that
Lights
will also
out.
switch off your RGB. So let's go to our next board.
Well, Michiel, I want to show one of our blogs. This is a new blog, like a 1 week old, and it's like a buying guide for Alder Lake, mainly. So it features all the Z690 motherboards. It explains to you what the differences are, in what segment they're located. So for everybody there is something. And also liquid coolings. Michiel, you're also going to talk later about this, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to talk about both models that you just saw in that blog.
Ooh, so I'm not going to
spoil everything. But if you paid attention, then you know the topics.
I see a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway.
In the meanwhile, I'll grab our next product.
Yeah, you do that. Giveaway. Lucky draw.
Almost falling off my chair here.
It's kind of slow today. Well, this guy I already saw several times asking for a game code. Derek C. You
Congratulations.
won a game code. Congrats. Now you can stop asking, or if you continue, maybe you win a second one. Who knows?
Or you're on Santa naughty list, so watch out.
This Santa doesn't have a naughty list.
This Santa is on the naughty list.
Okay. So,
Okay.
sorry. By the way, if you can still join, go to msi.com/2/insider or
Or
YouTube,
follow the direct
Twitch.
link on YouTube or Twitch.
Yeah, indeed.
So let's go to our next motherboard for today. So this motherboard, one segment higher. So we just talked about an MAG model, which is our Arsenal gaming segment, and this is one of our MPG models. MPG is our performance segment, so that's like the middle range of gaming motherboards in our Z690 lineup. And then on the top segment we have MEG, the Enthusiast segment. And this specific board is our MPG Z690 Edge Wi-Fi DDR4. Because let me quickly turn this around. There you can see, if you have these pins behind the memory slots, then you're holding the DDR4 version. That doesn't mean that there's only a DDR4 version of this board. It also comes in a DDR5 version. But as you're probably aware of, DDR5 is a little bit hard to obtain at this specific moment. So that's why today we'll talk about the DDR4 model. But yeah, apart from the Wi-Fi and the memory slots, everything is identical between the DDR4 and the DDR5 model. So when comparing this, for example, to the Tomahawk that we just talked about, you see that, yeah, some stuff got upgraded a little bit. For example, the VRM design, where the Tomahawk has 1670 amp Dr. Moss. This motherboard also has 16 power stages, but in this situation there are 75 amp smart power stages. It's also a direct VRM design. So it's really from the PWM controller, you get 16 signals to each smart power stage on this motherboard.
Technical stuff, Michiel.
Yeah, technical stuff. Basically, it means that the VRM design
You lost
is a
Santa.
bit stronger.
You lost Santa.
So if you, for example, run a Core i9 and also want to do a bit of overclocking, then the MPG model can be a really nice segment.
I see people in the chat saying more power, so it must be
Yeah.
good what you're telling them.
Yeah, depends on what you run. So if you have, for example, a Core i5, Core i7, you're not going to overclock it. Like, you don't benefit from a stronger VRM. If you want to overclock with one of the higher end 12th gen Intel Core processors, then definitely an interesting option to go for a little bit higher amp board. It also has some nice RGB. Also has the nice RGB headers, of course. So if you want to attach some third-party RGB devices, also no problem, of course. You also get 4 M.2 slots here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then let's take a look at the I/O. So also 2.5 gigabit LAN. This one offers Wi-Fi 6. If you have the DDR5 version, you get Wi-Fi 6E. A bunch of USB ports, including Lightning USB 20G, which is of course on the Type-C port again. So always, if you have Lightning USB 20G, it's always the Type-C port. Of course, HDMI 2.1 display port. I think in general, a really nice looking board. I hope you guys agree with me.
Yeah, it's people are blind. It's shiny. Rattle Row, I see Facebook views are not considered for the answer. For the giveaway, yes, they are. You can also participate. Yep. However, we cannot read the Facebook chat from here. That's a technical problem. But we're monitoring Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch.
Yes, correct.
But everybody can participate if you want.
Okay. Do you want to do another giveaway, or will we directly go to our next board?
No giveaway.
No giveaway?
If you ask me, no giveaway. Because you still have one board to go, right?
I definitely do have one more board to go. Because we had one MAG board, we had one MPG board, and then of course we also need to show you an MEG board. So MEG, our Enthusiast segment, so this is really the high-end segment. If you want to do heavy overclocking with the highest end in 12th gen Intel Core CPUs, then MEG is the segment you will be looking at. And the board we're going to talk about today is the MEG Z690 Unify. I'm a big fan of the Unify series, and that's because of the stealthy look. It's fully black. There is no RGB on the board itself. It doesn't mean you cannot connect RGB devices.
So it must be slow.
Yes, you lose 20 FPS by not having RGB, but because you have RGB headers, you can still add a lot of RGB, so you can regain your 20 FPS because of having RGB, of course.
Looks
This
fully
board-
armored, yes.
Yeah, this board only comes in a DDR5 model, but it does come in 2 different versions. So you have the regular Unify that I have right here. It's got 4 DDR5 slots, and then there's also the Unify X model that's got 2 DDR5 slots, and that's specifically for like the extreme overclocking. If you want to set memory speed records, then you need to have the clearest memory signal possible, and if you have only 2 DIMMs on your motherboard, so that's what you will find on the Unify X, but also the Mini ITX model, then you can achieve even higher DDR5 frequencies. Also in the CPU segment, extremely high-end VRM design. This one has got 19 105 amp smart power stages. You will always run into CPU cooling issues first before you can overheat this VRM. So this is basically the strongest VRM pretty much that you can get nowadays. Also really beefy VRM cooling. It's a really heavy board. Also has a very thick heat pipe. I think you can see it like this a little bit.
Yeah, you can
So
see.
big and heavy board.
So, Michiel, people are asking, why this says Peter?
What does it say, Peter? I told you this would happen.
Come on. Hey, people are asking about price. I know it's very difficult to give an indication.
This one is slightly under $600 US. The Edge that we were talking about is around $350, $360 US. And the Tomahawk depends a little bit if you have the DDR4, DDR5 version. DDR5 version is slightly more expensive. And the Tomahawk, I believe, is about $320 US.
So what is the cheapest Z690 motherboard?
That one's in the Pro series. The Z690P is the cheapest.
And do you know
model.
price of that?
Oh, I believe it starts
Sub 200?
yeah, a little bit under 200 US dollar.
Yeah.
And then there's also the Z690-A. It's a little bit higher end, for example. Then you get more M.2 slots, so you get 4 on those, whereas on the P you only get 2. And that one, I believe, is around 200 US dollar.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Then people at least have a price indication.
Yeah.
And again, depending on the number of features you want, and especially how much you want to overclock.
Yeah.
You need to
because
find
that's
the right fit.
where you will find the bigger differences in the VRM department, especially the MEG series. They're completely over the top in terms of VRM.
Yeah.
So this only makes sense if you really want to run and overclock one of the higher end processors. If you're going to run an i5 stock speeds, then this is completely overkill. So really for the more demanding users.
So Hireman Dennis is asking basically, so the chip, he is saying the VRM for the memory is now not on the motherboard anymore,
Yes.
but it's on the memory.
Correct.
Why are the prices of the mainboards going up?
You mean like comparing DDR4 models to DDR5 models?
No, well, just Z690 in general.
In general, component prices are going up. Also has to do with the current COVID situation. There is quite a lot of shortage in terms of electronic chips in general.
Yeah. Logistics, very
Logistics
expensive.
also.
Price still increasing.
yeah.
increasing.
But when comparing DDR4 to DDR5, because indeed the DDR5 models are slightly more expensive than the DDR4 models, one of the differences is the new soldering process. It is slightly more expensive. And also if you have like a Wi-Fi motherboard, like the Edge for example, the DDR5 model is slightly more expensive because you get a higher end Wi-Fi solution. So you get Wi-Fi 6E, whereas you get only Wi-Fi 6 on the DDR4 model. So that's where you can see a little bit of the difference, why the DDR5 model is slightly more expensive than the DDR4 model.
So, Michiel, Dutch
Yes.
clock likes your beard.
Likes my beard?
On top.
What do you mean? My beard on top?
He says nice beard.
What am I missing?
It's already gone.
I already missed it, I think. Well, I do have my nose and my glasses. So yeah, in terms of storage, also a lot of possibilities with this board because you get up to 5 M.2 slots. So you can fit 5 M.2 SSDs in there. 4 of them are PCI Express Gen 4, 1 is PCI Express Gen 3. That's of course because of the limitation of the lanes that you get from the chipset. So you cannot make all of them Gen 4. Then let's take a look at the I.O. You might be surprised that there is a PS2 connector on this. That's because this board is extremely suitable for overclocking, and overclockers, they tend to use PCI or PS2 keyboards because sometimes when you're doing extreme overclocking, USB keyboards can give some issues. So that's
it's
why
quite
that
funny
connector is
because
still
we
on.
always say, I mean, it's very difficult to find a PS2 keyboard, but this morning I saw an NDA sample of a keyboard with a PS2 connector.
Yeah, very new keyboard.
Yeah.
Upcoming keyboard. Then on this motherboard you also get two 2.5 gigabit LAN ports. Of course the Wi-Fi 6E.
Happy Halloween. Oh, stop.
Happy Halloween.
Stop. Halloween.
Halloween?
I think you're confused.
I think so too. Do you see any pumpkins? Because I don't.
Are pumpkins giving away game codes? Because I'm going to give away a game code.
So definitely not Halloween.
Lucky draw is running. One moment. Well, it's not running. I still need to do.
You need to press draw.
Yeah.
That helps.
I will show you that it's not Halloween. And the next winner is no nickname. Artemis is his last name, or her, sorry. Artemis, congratulations, you win a Far Cry 6
Congratulations.
game
Merry
code.
Christmas to you as well. Then I have one last thing that I
Only
want to
Santa
show.
can give away things, guys.
I have one last thing I want to show about this board, because on the back there is also a nice aluminum backplate. Also helps with the cooling. So there are thermal pads in between the backplate and the PCB as well, so they help to cool the VRM from the back as well. So that was our MEG Z690 Unify motherboard. So enough about motherboards. Let's go to our
I
next
saw
product
in
group.
the blog already something that you need. This, it's
That's a
itchy.
lot faster than shaving.
Yeah, it is, it is. But it's like really annoying beard. I think for
Is it
next
itchy?
year we need to request some budget to
For a new beard.
Yeah, for a new beard.
For a more comfortable beard.
Yeah,
Is it itchy?
yeah, it's annoying.
Maybe you need to wear like a mouth cap and then wear the beard over the mouth cap.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
They are a COVID-proof Santa again. Much better.
Yeah, it's not annoying anymore.
See, works.
But this looks a bit strange, right?
No.
And I have
in,
I have a drinking problem.
in 2021, this looks perfectly normal.
Okay, okay.
Don't
Then, like for a few minutes, we continue.
You see,
we
you,
will
you
continue
even
like
get
this.
some compliments in the chat. Ankunu saying, "Oh, Eric, you're very handsome."
I know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
So let's talk a little bit about liquid coolers.
Get him.
Yeah, let's grab one. Because I
just
got two
go with-
liquid coolers today. And I've got our first one here.
So, Michiel, maybe let's explain first. I think nobody can hear me with this thingy. Okay. So maybe let us explain first that yeah, for like 12 Gen, you almost need liquid cooling, right? I mean, you can run it on a like a
Yeah,
normal.
it depends a bit on what kind of CPU you have. If you have like a Core i5 12600K, that's still doable if you have like a proper air cooling solution.
Proper.
Yeah, so you need one of the bigger, chunkier tower coolers. If you have like a low profile cooler, also they will not cut it. Of course you can run it, but you will throttle your CPU. Because you basically what you see nowadays with Intel, they basically give you two different TDP values. And I think that's a good thing because in the past you saw that the TDP didn't really align anymore with the actual power consumption, consumption of the CPU. And that's because all of the clever technologies that you get in modern processors, because they automatically boost, and they can automatically boost all cores, but also individual cores, so the better cores for even better performance. So because of that boosting, the power consumption of a processor can differ quite a lot. Also between idle and load, the power consumption difference is huge. And that, for example, means that whereas the default TDP of all the current 12 Gen processors is 125 watts. But based on the different model, you'll also have a boost TDP. And I believe for the Core i9, that's like 241 or 242 watts, something like that. And that's still even without AVX, because if you use AVX as well, you can get even higher power consumption.
Good
so-
night, Korean friend.
Hello,
You need to
hello.
go to bed. It's already like
Good night,
1 at night.
Yeah, in Korea it's late. It's late.
Yeah.
Good night.
my elves will bring you something.
So yeah, modern processors, if you want to get maximum performance out of them, you need to cool them properly. And the better you cool them, the more performance you can get out of them. So it definitely makes sense, especially with those higher end CPUs, to invest in good cooling, because you will see it back in your performance. So yeah, you especially if you want to have the strongest out-of-the-box cooling solution, then you end up with the higher-end all-in-one liquid coolers. So for example, here I have our MAG Core Liquid C360. The 360 stands for the size of the radiator. So here you can see that you get 3 fans on them. All of them are 120 millimeters.
So you actually need to be able to calculate stuff.
Well, it's on the box, so you don't have to do the math.
Okay.
But it's quite easy. 120, 120, 120, total 360.
Can I use Google for that?
You can. You can
Okay.
use the calculator on your computer, whatever you like best.
Check 3.
So Santa's going to do some calculations in the meanwhile.
That's
But
correct.
yeah, the new generation processors, to make sure you get maximum performance out of them, invest in good cooling. So that's the bigger, basically the bigger the radiator, the better the cooling is in general. Of course, there are differences between models, but that's the usual rule of thumb basically. So this 360 millimeter radiator, make sure of course that you can fit this in your case if you get something this size. This specific model from the C series, you can also get them in a 280 version, so that one is a dual fan version with 2 140 millimeter fans, or a 240 version, it's also a dual fan version with 2 120 millimeter fans. It also has a lot of RGB, so all of these fans are addressable RGB, but also on the block itself, you also get addressable RGB. This is like a frosted kind of, design.
Yeah, it looks quite white.
Yeah, basically when it's switched off, it basically is white,
Yeah.
but there is RGB lighting underneath, so it glows up really nice.
And today we don't have any live demos, right?
No. So if you're interested about, we actually did a live stream about this earlier. There you can also see it live in action, so you can see the RGB lighting on here. Let's take a look at the radiator, because this one is quite interesting. It has the pump inside the radiator, so it's not in the water block, but it's inside the radiator. In terms of cooling, there is actually quite a clever design here. So there are basically 3 pathways. So the hot liquid is on the sides, and that one goes to the top and goes back when it's cooled down through the middle. That also means that if you, for example, have a fan here, the fan always has a dead zone in the middle. So when I turn it around, you have the fan there. Right in the middle, you don't have any airflow. So the pump actually doesn't block any airflow, because it's only around it is the cooling. And because the hot part is on both sides, you will get maximum cooling from that fan there. So this is the MAG Core Liquid C360. And of course, comes with out-of-the-box support for LGA 1700. So out of the box, prepared for 12
And
gen
some
interface
snow.
processors. Yeah.
Snow not included, guys.
No, snow not included. And also reindeers not included.
Well, maybe we can... let me check.
I'm moving this to the side and
Yeah, I'm
grabbing
good.
our next one.
I'm going to check reindeer.
We're going to check the reindeer. I've got a reindeer.
Yeah, you have one? No, yeah, okay, I was looking actually for that one.
Yeah, there is some more stuff in there.
Yeah, I know.
So while Santa's getting some more Christmas
We
equipment.
have reindeer here. Can you say something, John? Yeah, this one is for you, and this one. And this one?
I only have 2 hands.
No, yeah,
Oh.
it doesn't matter. And this one?
Santa,
Okay.
Yeah.
we have a problem in the chat.
Oh, I'm there.
Beo is doubting your existence on YouTube.
You can see me. I mean, how to doubt
How
something
more-
you can see?
Yeah, how much more proof do you need?
Yeah, and I gave away things. I know, tricky one. He wants me to do a giveaway. Doesn't matter. I'm going to do a giveaway.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's there. I'm
So
going
if you
to
haven't
do a giveaway.
participated yet, go to msi.com/2/insider. Yeah.
US Elf, can you help me to send out those game codes? Santa need to work
I
himself?
may accidentally send one to a certain email address.
Yeah, I was afraid for that. Okay, next winner. Next winner is holy moly.
Good luck, Santa.
Yee. Next winner.
Are you sure you're pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah, Yee.
Yee?
No.
Yee?
Yee.
Or yee?
Yee.
Or yee?
Yee.
It sounds like the first yee is bigger than the second yee.
Yeah.
So it's yee.
Oh, Yee.
Yee,
Hey,
yee,
Yee, congratulations.
and
You
Merry
also
Christmas.
get a Far Cry 6 game code. And if you still doubt my existence, I mean, no more
Like
proof
how
needed,
can you
right?
ever win if you doubt Santa's existence?
Yeah, indeed.
Because if Santa doesn't exist, then he cannot send you Far Cry 6 game codes.
No. Well, they still didn't get the game codes.
And they won't get it if they doubt your existence.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go to our next liquid cooler.
No.
Because we just talked about an MAG model.
Yee.
We also have an
Like
MAG
this.
model, Enthusiast segment. So this is our
Yeah, Yee.
Yee.
Yee. No, that's
Yee.
from Star Wars.
So this is our MEG Core Liquid S280. So as you can see,
No,
different
not
number than the 360
GG.
we just talked about. That of course has to do with the
Ja,
size of
ja.
the radiator. So dual fan model, both are 140mm fans. So let me quickly unbox this here.
Wee. No, also not Wee.
Not we, yee.
Yee.
Yee. And this model has got some special fans.
Oh yeah, I remember we like destroyed one.
Yeah, we destroyed one in a previous live
You
stream.
destroyed one.
I destroyed one with a screwdriver. I opened it up to show you the internals. But these liquid coolers, they come with our new Silent Gill fans. You can also see on the back here. And this is a 140mm model. We also have the Silent Gill P12, which is a 120mm model. So this is the S280, comes with two 140mm Silent Gill fans. And then, let me also grab the radiator.
That's like too much light. Oh, it was the packing.
What's the packing?
Was the packing.
So this is the radiator.
So this is 2 times 120.
2 times 140, because this is the
I'm
S280.
confused. I just understood how to calculate like 360 as 3 times 120.
Yeah.
Now I see like,
And
oh.
this is 2 times 140 is 280.
Oh my God, why make it so difficult?
This model is actually only available in 360 and 280 millimeter model, so there's no 240 for this specific model. Of course, it has to do with the fact that it's an MEG product, so we want to get the best cooling performance, and a bigger radiator helps with getting better cooling performance. This model has also been designed together with Asetek. A couple of streams ago, I think a couple of months ago, we did a live stream together with Asetek about our K series, because those are also made together with our partners from Asetek. And they got a very clever pump design that is of course also present in this liquid cooler. It looks like Santa touched the cooling paste with his fingers.
No.
You see?
I never would do that.
Gotcha, Santa.
So
So let's open this up, because this is a very
fingerprint matching.
interesting water block. In this situation, the pump is inside the water block. There's also a nice LCD screen in here, and if you look on the side, you can also see that there is a fan in here. This is a semi-passive fan, so it will only start spinning if it actually needs to, and it helps to cool the VRM on your motherboard. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, really helpful if you want to do more overclocking, you want to cool down your VRM a little bit, because that's one of the big differences between having an all-in-one liquid cooler. Are you going to to touch the cooling paste?
No, it's not my finger.
I'm pretty sure that is your finger.
No.
It looks like Santa's. You see?
No.
That's exactly the shape of Santa's
One
finger.
of my elves.
Is it the elf that just walked in here?
Yeah. Ja. Me blame you.
Where was I? Ah, yeah.
On the North
when you
Pole.
have all-in-one liquid cooling, you don't get any additional airflow on your VRM, which you do get when you have an air cooler. So sometimes your VRM and your motherboard can suffer in terms of VRM temperatures when running an all-in-one liquid cooler. But by having a fan within this block, you will help to cool down your VRM.
Is the LCD screen customizable?
Yes, it is for sure. So you can put in different animations. You can use it for stuff like showing temperatures, showing frequencies, but also if you just want to have an image of your cat like I did, you can just put it on there. You can put custom animations on there. There are also some pre-made animations that you can put on there.
Cool.
So a lot of different possibilities with that block.
I already saw somebody in the chat asking for the next product.
The next product.
Yeah, Michiel, this is me pushing you because we run out of time.
Yeah, let me
I
quickly.
did it like in a polite way.
I'm not going to completely pack this then.
You
I'm
never
just
do
going
that.
to throw it in this box.
You always throw things just in the corner.
And Santa can clean it up later, right?
No. Take your time. No, you don't have to go. I mean, just show us something.
Oops, that
Oh my
was
God.
that was one of Santa's gifts.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what you get when you need to hurry, Santa.
I don't need liquid cooling.
Let me quickly fix this. There we go.
Flamitech is asking me if I need liquid cooling. I'm from the North Pole. Why do you think I need liquid cooling?
Santa just puts his gaming PC outside.
Yeah.
Plenty of cooling. Let's go to our next product. And this is a big and heavy one. Because this is one of our latest cases. This is too big for the close-up cam, Santa.
Yeah, we do like this.
There we go. So this is our MPG Velox case. And this specific model is a 100R. There's also a 100P Airflow edition. So that one has got like a mesh front, whereas this has got tempered glass
Is
on the
there
front.
still some foil on it?
Yes, there is some foil. Do you want to have some Christmas peeling?
Yeah.
That's always the best part, right? Okay, let me get a little bit closer so you can hear it as well.
Santa likes it.
Is that satisfying?
Yeah. Okay, put it back on. Okay,
Santa has got some interesting preferences in certain
Okay.
area. So as you can see, there is a motherboard installed in this case right now. Let me see if I can open it without destroying everything again. So right now it's one of our mortar motherboards, and this is a micro ATX motherboard, but the case can also fit, as you can see down here, can also fit a full ATX and an extended ATX motherboard. So you also have some extra space here. And of course, if you want, it can also fit a mini ITX motherboard. So a lot of choice in terms of motherboards. In the 100R model that we have right here, you get 4 addressable RGB fans included.
Oh,
so
stop. Good question in chat.
Oh.
What is, he says, wait, is it P or R? So
This
what is P
is
and
the
R?
R version. So
R.
yeah, so this one has
The
got a lot
pirate
of focus
version.
on the RGB.
Why
whereas
is this the pirate version?
the pirate version,
It's called R.
or the P from pirate?
Yeah, now I'm confused, Michiel.
Yeah, so this is the R version, and this has got a lot of focus on the RGB. So you get the 4 addressable RGB fans included, 3 on the front, 1 on the back. You also get the tempered glass on the front, whereas the P, the performance version, you have the mesh in the front. So that will give you better airflow. So it basically depends on where your priorities are. Do you want to have the best looking case with a lot of cool RGB? Then the R version is the way to go. If you want to have the best cooling performance, then you definitely want to have that mesh on the front so your case can breathe better than the 100P.
We
the way to
have somebody in the chat, Refer, asking for a new breakable tempered glass test.
Oh, another one.
Can we do this?
No, I don't have the equipment and the protection today to do that.
We don't care protection.
If you're going to do it, then sure.
Okay, let's skip it. Santa still needs to,
Yeah,
have
Santa can find another helper for that.
yeah.
So let me open up the side again, because another thing that I really like about this case is actually a very tiny detail. But right here,
Helps?
you have like a shroud on top of your power supply. So basically it hides all the cables that come from your power supply. But there's a cool window right here. So it still shows your power supply a little bit, but only the pretty part and not the cable mess underneath. Also, when I close this again, when we take a look at the top part of this case.
Hey, I see Jar sitting.
You do?
Yeah, reflection.
Spoilers. Can you switch to the close-up?
Oh yeah, I can.
So here you got the power button, of course. Then you have a reset button. You got the connectors, analog connectors for a headset, 2 USB connectors, USB Type-C, also present on many modern motherboards, of course, and you have the LED button. So with the LED button, if you press it, you can cycle through different presets, but if you press it for a long time, and if it's connected to your RGB supported motherboard, it will flash and then it will sync up with your motherboard. So for example, if it's switched to red and you long press this and your motherboard is switched in rainbow mode, then this will sync with your motherboard and it will also turn to the rainbow mode. So this is our MPG Velox 100R case. So let me put this heavy thing to the side again to make some space for our next product.
I remember when I had to cut in my PC case with a jigsaw. Okay. That's not a good way to approach things.
Because of course, if you're building a new PC, you also need a power supply.
How's the cable management? That depends. If Michiel did it,
Then it's perfect. If
No.
Eric did it, there is no cable management at all. But yeah, behind the motherboard tray you definitely have a lot of space for cable management, also because you have that shroud over the power supply. It's quite easy to stuff cables underneath and you cannot see them. So that's a good thing for sure, I think.
James P is buffering. I don't know why. We are not buffering.
Draco already noticed that I'm holding the A850 GF power supply. So one of our MPG power supplies. So let me quickly unpack this. So in there you get a nice bag with all the cables. And of course the power supply itself. So fully modular power supply, which means right now no cables attached at all. So also the 24 pin and the 8 pin are completely detachable. Those you can find in this nice cable bag with all the different cables. I have been using this before, so they're not properly put in there now, but of course when you buy it you do get them in a proper way in this bag instead of stuffed in there.
So Inferno is asking, Michiel will talk about the new V2 products, the new V2 pads on the stream. What are you referring to, the V2 pads for LC, for the liquid cooling?
But they're not really pads. The V2 for the liquid cooling is for our, well, older model core liquids. They now come with the LGA 1700 support. So that's the V2 for our core liquids.
Yeah. Will you build it today? No
No.
time for that, because we have another elf.
Another elf to show some products.
Yeah.
So our MPG A850 GF. So this is an 850 watt model, but the same power supply also comes in 650 and 750 watt variants. All of them are 80 plus gold certified. All of them also offer a multi-rail power design. Fully modular, of course, so you only need to plug in the cables that you actually need, and that makes cable management a lot easier. Of course, also contributes to better airflow when you have proper cable management. There is a very big 140mm fan in there, which also makes it very silent because it doesn't need to spin very fast in order to cool the power supply. So yeah, all in all, I think very, very clean looking, straightforward power supply, and very powerful. Beo Beo is asking, Santa, will you be back next year? Beo Beo, I thought you didn't believe in Santa.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if he will still be back
Check
next
the
year.
first smiley he posted. he's like indicating he's really like, no.
Oh, I see some people who want a Far Cry code from you, Santa.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. Then I will make some space for our next Christmas elf.
Yeah, a big one.
So everyone, thank you
you
so much.
show-
I hope you enjoyed it. And good luck with the next
Is this
elf.
you asking me for thank you?
You asking me for thank you?
Yeah, you asking Santa for a thank you because you are saying like, I hope you enjoyed it. So then that's my cue for thank you, Michiel.
Ah, you're welcome,
But yes,
Santa.
yes, thank you, Michiel, for coming here, joining us.
You're very welcome. I'm heading out again. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you. So we are going to do, I'm going to mute Michiel's microphone. I hope this time I don't, oh, we have another one. This one is also nice. So hopefully Michiel now is going to clean up all the products because otherwise Santa has to work late. Santa doesn't want to work late. So bye-bye Michiel. Wish you awesome Christmas holidays. Well, next week you will be back, right?
Yes, for sure.
Good. With some, what you just teased, right?
Yep.
I think Jack can show more at the end of the stream because you didn't show the marketing name or the...
Spoiling!
Okay, anyway, we're going to do a giveaway, guys. Last one. No, not the last one. I'm joking.
Bye, guys!
Bye-bye, Elf. Or 12. Let me increase the number of giveaways. They always put in a number. Dun, dun. Oh, yeah, we have the music. I want to... let me see.
They always know the difference between
music.
cutting edge and wax.
Winners.
And we can help them
Raw
out
winners.
this Christmas. We'll supply the building blocks.
I'm just going to
I
put
don't mean literally.
If you stick it in
Basic
me.
toys like dolls and
Music's
trucks
quite loud,
are
right?
just not what they need. I'm talking gaming PCs and related high-tech gear. That's what they want for Christmas this year.
Okay, we have 2 winners. First winner. I always have the funny names. Milot, congratulations. And the next one, Howitzer. I know how to pronounce that. Howitzer. Congrats. You also had the loyalty bonus. We really appreciate that. Hope to see you next year as well. We're not done for this year. We still have some nice live streams planned. Also beginning of January, CES live stream. A lot of new products. So many that we're like thinking of moving out some of the new products to a live stream 1 week later. Too many things to talk about. Anyway, next one. Are you ready? Yes. Oh, I should unmute you. Oh, yeah, like this. Anyway, so 2 winners. I just told you. And we're going to continue with Ja! How many did I give you, Ja? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I only have 2 hands and
Yeah, you
I
told
need
me,
to
I
find
don't
something
believe.
else, so.
Okay.
Hello
anyway.
guys,
Hey, you look nice.
it is me here. with my beautiful tie.
Yeah. Yeah. So Ja, you are going to tell us something about your new,
Yeah, I
well,
mean,
not new
I
products, but the products, you know, from last year, which are in the gift guide, and I can show you all.
Indeed. We have a very nice little website in which, well, it does lack the game that we played with the Carnival version, but it's still a good place for you to go to if you need some ideas. But you know, that's
The
why
best
we're here.
gaming PCs.
Yeah, so actually here, you know, it's more like we're trying to give you some tips and recommendations regarding, hey, you know, what kind of situations, what kind of products is good or are good for what kind of situations, couch gaming, or you know, if you're doing some professional work, or you know, something in general. So a lot of this kind of information we have really nailed down here on the page, so you can, especially if you have no idea, you know, what to look for, especially nowadays, you know, it's such a hectic world with the hardware, you know, there's so many different kinds of variations everywhere. But that's why, you know, we're trying to summarize some stuff to kind of give you the way as to how you can find your way home to your gaming area. But hello guys. Hope you guys are happy to see me. I definitely I am box fooled at the beginning of the live stream by saying I was very happy that I'm not in the live stream today, that I don't have to host, but here I am. Of course.
You did all the preparation together with Michiel. I'm just sitting here.
You seem comfortable. You guys have been having a lot of fun, so I've already missed out on a lot. So let's get kicking, huh?
What do you have for us?
Well, I'm gonna start with some desktops. You know, you guys have had a lot of peripherals and do-it-yourself hardware. So you know, I'm the kind of guy that's gonna give you guys.
GIF?
You know, well, not literally,
Oh, we like GIF.
figuratively.
Oh.
I'm gonna show you guys, you know, the stuff that you don't have to do yourself. That's just ready out of the box for you to use, and you can get kicking with gaming. Now, first of all, I have this bad boy right here.
Looks like Santa's little helper.
It's quite shiny, so I'm trying to avoid a lot of the reflections. But
I have a detailed cam.
if you guys can guess what this is within 3 seconds, I might consider giving this away. I'm just kidding. I'm not authorized to do that.
Panic. 1 moment. I'm Googling. One moment. I'm Googling it.
Of course, here we have our Trident X.
Yeah, Trident X.
So I think you guys are already familiar with this, right? Now, the reason that this is here is that you know, for all of those people that you know, that would like to have pretty much like the best gaming power you can have nowadays and still have the mobility. You know, having a clean and compact design, but still very trendy. That's pretty much what Trident X stands for. It is powerful and it's very tiny. It's only 10 liters, and if you take a look, like the inside, everything is very well organized. You still have place to you know, do your upgrading. The PSU is 850 watts, so very powerful. That's also needed, of course, because we have an unrestricted 11900K running in here with a custom air cooling. RGB all the way, providing it with extra FPS. You know the story. So yeah, the Trident X really is our compact, best performing gaming desktop ever created. So if you you know, prefer mobility, you prefer something small on your desk, or you know, sitting beside your TV, and you know, nowadays, you know, resolution is getting higher and higher. So if you need a high gaming power and you don't like to do stuff by yourself, you don't like to assemble PCs, yeah, knock on the door of Trident X, and pretty much that's all you will ever need. And of course, this will come in different variations. I mean, the highest SKU that we have for Trident X is 11900, 900K, and RTX 3090. Yes, you heard that correct. The highest SKU is possible. But obviously, if you don't need all that gaming power, you can also go for something that's a little bit less. So a, you know, 3080 SKU or 3070 SKU.
Ja, your name is missing again. Michiel will laugh.
You know, I thought, you know, the Santa has one job. He can do it properly, but...
Hey, well, I did it. Just, I mean, nobody gave me a deadline.
Well, you're supposed to do it better.
Okay.
Right, guys?
Next year. Next year I'm trying to skip being Santa, because each year, because maybe I'm the fattest guy here. Maybe that's why everybody says,
I wouldn't say you're fat.
you are
You're just
Santa
a
this
little
year.
bit thick-boned.
Sorry?
You're just a little bit thick-boned, so...
Okay, yeah.
That's the difference, right? Troy, yes, I am the elf. As you remember, last year I was also an elf, except I joined from home, but this year I've joined from here. All right, some other goodies with the Trident X. What you can expect is that it also has a 2.5 gigabyte LAN, so, you know, really unrestricted power right there with a LAN connection. Make sure you have, you know, the smoothest network connection when you also multitasking in the background as well. There's also Wi-Fi 6E, since it's so portable. Yeah, basically pretty much all the new goodies. And if you're really eager to have like the best of the best, you might also wait a little bit for the 12th gen, you know, version, since it's not new anymore and people might have already heard about it. But it's still pretty much one of the best gaming power house that you can get. So yeah, definitely one of today's biggest recommendations if you're looking for something that just outperforms your expectation. That is the Trident X. And of course, guys, if you have any questions, please just ask them in the chat. Now, I do have to say that the Trident series exist of more than just the Trident X SKUs. So not just the i7 11700K, 11900K with 3070, 80, 90. We also have like the Trident A or the Trident AS. Those kind of models you can also get with the exact same aesthetics, except for the configurations. So if you still prefer to have this kind of compact housing and style, you can also go for the Trident A. So definitely also worth for you to check out. That is our Trident series.
And each country worldwide has different configurations, so it's very difficult for us to talk about like this combination i7 with 3080 or something. It's best to check with your local retailers what SKU are available in your countries, because then you have a clear specs. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Specs really differ per country. I mean, each market is different and each market has a different configuration. But we have a lot of different combinations. Is 4K gaming possible? Depends on.
Yes.
Yeah, depends on the configuration. But yes.
So if we're talking about this one right here, because this one has like 11900K and 3090, AAA title games.
No problem.
FPS wise, no problem. You can get from anywhere from 60 to like 144, depending on your settings too, of course, and what kind of AAA title game we're talking about. So, uno problemo.
OM24 is asking Santa, Intel Ryzen, blue or red? That's a very difficult question.
Do you mean like what we are for, or what this one
maybe
comes with?
What I'm for.
Santa, I mean, you
Intel
are
Ryzen.
wearing red.
Yeah, it's
I'm
difficult
kind of
one.
wearing blue.
I would say red. I mean, it's my favorite color. AMD. I just switched to AMD, so I'm a little bit biased.
Really? Oh yeah, you just upgraded your PC, huh?
Yeah, my really old Intel PC.
All right.
What is max component upgrade to this PC if you decide to upgrade? Like how much RAM, cooling, etc. Basically the RAM, are there 2 or 4 slots? Yeah.
2.
2. So that's a 64. I would say you can go 64 gig. You
64
can add,
gig max, yeah, indeed.
Yeah, you can add more SSDs, more hard drives. Cooling, you can also upgrade because it's just a standard socket. CPU, you can upgrade if you didn't bought the highest SKU, you can upgrade basically everything.
Yeah. And when you do the upgrading part, it's very important that you do keep in mind, or at least do your homework regarding, what kind of hardware you're using and what kind of power do they draw.
Yeah.
So, at least make sure that your power supply that's in that configuration is able to handle what you're upgrading to.
Don't take the desktop away.
Come on, Santa, we gotta switch now. Okay, so we're gonna stick to the compact gaming area. So the next one that I have
smaller.
is something that's even smaller. So let me actually compare this with the Trident X. All right, there we go. Quite a difference.
Yeah.
So this is our Trident 3, which we have been refining quite a lot over the years. So it's been on there for quite a few generations already. I believe we already started like with the Trident 3, like the 8th generation, and right now this one is the 11th generation. And actually compared to like the older ones, this one is just like about like a centimeter thicker, since it has to fit a beefier RTX 3060 in here compared to the older generation. So even though this one is so compact, you can pretty much just bring this with you anywhere. You can put it in your backpack. It's really small, as you can see. It's only about like 3 kilograms, and volume wise you can fit like about 5 liters of liquid in here. So
you tried, right?
We have tried this like I think 2 years ago, right? I emptied this entire thing and then covered it with plastic and then just kept pouring water in here to show you guys
is
how
the
much
Arctic one?
it can fit. But that one was the white version, the Trident 3 Arctic.
Yeah,
Indeed.
do we have that still?
Yeah, we still have it.
Still Arctic.
Yeah. Also in the 11th generation, so this one also comes with a white version.
Yeah.
So what I have here is the matte black one, and you can take the foot off. So if you decide to use this horizontally, that's fine too. Kind of reminds me of the console too, right? Because generally they can also like sit straight up and also lay flat. So whatever you would like to do, there's no problem with that. So some spec details with the Trident 3. The highest, so basically it will go up to 11700, so the non-K version, since it's such a compact system. The cooling is also, especially compared to like Trident X, there's of course some limitations to it. So we have like the non-K version for this, but nevertheless, the gaming power out of the 11700 is still excellent. So really, it also depends on what kind of gaming hardware are you looking for. If you're looking for like a mid-tier game,
Yeah. Stop.
Are we gonna do giveaway again?
I see a giveaway logo.
Oh my god.
Next winner. You can still join, guys.
I mean, I'm not gonna send out all those game codes. You can do that. There's too many.
Whoa, this is a German name. Blitzunladung. Blitzendladung. What does it mean, Ja?
I have studied German for like 6 years, but I have no idea.
I'm the only Dutch guy who doesn't speak German. And I regret it.
Tut mir leid.
Because, at school I was never paying attention. And now I'm like, Blitzunladung. Something with load. Ladung. Anyway, congratulations, guys.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Far Cry is an awesome
Oh,
game.
he's in the chat.
Have fun.
Hey, maybe translate your name for us in English. Blitzen. I know something Blitz from like 70 years ago, but that's something. Okay, let's continue.
Awesome to see. Awesome. So yeah, what does it mean, man? Tell us.
Like fast load or something? Oh, maybe we don't want to know. Ja, you continue.
I really like what VRK was saying. It's powerful. It's more powerful than the PlayStation 5, and it's smaller too. PC master race, right? But of course, no problem. If you're a console gamer, all the best wishes to you. It's all fine. We're just kidding. But indeed, we, just for fun, we used to call like our Trident 3 series the console killers because it has like the same size.
Lightning discharge.
Also more powerful hardware.
Thank
what
you.
do you say?
Lightning discharge.
Lightning discharge.
Yeah.
I see. That's quite a powerful
Blitzing
name.
und Lading.
So you guys should definitely check out the Trident 3 if you really like to have a compact desktop. And I have so much more to show you guys, so I really gotta wrap this up. But basically, if I just give you some more important specs about this, is that if you missed this, the GPU, it goes all the way up to a RTX 3060 ITX. Obviously, if you take a look at this case, there's not gonna be a full-size GPU sitting in here, right? You can already see through here.
Mini ITX.
This is our Aero lineup, our Aero series. So CPU goes up to 11700, and if you want to look this up, depending on what kind of configuration you want, you can already get it like about 1,200 euros or US dollars, and the highest skill, so this one right now, you can find it for around 1,700, depending on where you are. We always say this, the price might differ a little bit due to various situations and variables, but that's kind of the indication. So if you're trying to upgrade, also for a PC that's sitting next to your TV very nicely, plug in some consoles, play wirelessly, and you have an excellent, more powerful console sitting next to your PC too, if that's what you're looking for. But of course, on your desk, this one also saves you so much space and just looks overall pretty sleek and still very powerful. And that is basically our Trident 3. Definitely make sure to check it out if you want to have more information on our product page. So
yeah,
probably gonna.
Santa has a little bit of an idea you're running out of time.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not like I have like 6 more, awesome stuff to show you.
You have
guys.
exactly 6 more awesome stuff to show. Exactly.
All right. Now we're gonna move away from the tiny sizes, so we can go back to. Oh, we're already here.
Yeah.
Oh, this one requires some muscle power, though. Who knows what this is?
I know. A
of
PC?
course you know, Eric. I expect you to know this.
Yeah.
This is, of course,
Yes.
let's flap out its wings, or I would like to call it the ears. The Aegis Ti5. Now, the story of Aegis Ti5 is really simple. This is our most powerful gaming desktop, really unrestricted. And also, we have tried to play around with its striking aesthetics, as you can see. On the sides, we have some RGB strips as well, so the entire system runs on a synchronized, a customized RGB effect. If you don't like it, don't worry, you can tune it in our MSI Center software, of course, as you might already know. But our Aegis Ti5, if you are looking for a regular sized desktop at the best of the best specifications, of course, 11900K up to at RTX 3090. But what's really fun about the Aegis is that actually here we have a very special cooling system, our silent zone cooling, and actually we have switched around how this usually works. So I think you guys are all used to the CPU sitting on top and then you have the GPU at the bottom, right? That's how it works. But since the GPU actually makes more heat when in full load, and the heat rises up. So in here we actually have switched that around. So the CPU is being water cooled by our own custom core liquid 240, and with the GPU sitting in the top chamber, which is separated from the CPU chamber. Now, if you would like to know how this all works, just go to our MSI Insider playlist on YouTube afterwards and just type in like Aegis Ti5 and you will find a live stream where I just did an entire benchmarking and stripped it down and showed you guys all the insights and outs and how to upgrade.
Talk about temperatures as well.
You can just check that out. So right now I'm just gonna go through like some highlighted specification for you guys to know, to be aware of. Now, and if we go to like a closer look, what I want to show you guys is this right here. Yes, I know some of you might have already heard of this because I definitely hope a lot of you guys saw the live stream. But this is our gaming dial, and with this gaming dial you can do so much with, pretty much this is our really functional macro key that you can switch, you can click it, but right now it's not connected to the software, so it's just displaying the default animation. And you can actually replace this as well. Would be a shame.
Your finger is stealing some snow.
Would be a shame if you replace our lucky, but you can, definitely you can. So with this, you can access your games. You don't have to click on your games. You can, just simply activate that with the dial. You can show your system settings, your system status. You can show CPU, GPU temperature. You can switch your RGB lights in here. There's so much you can do with this. Switch around music, volume. Really a multimedia dial, making your life a lot easier without you having to physically go into Windows and do all of those kind of settings. Now, how cool is it to show your friends, look what my desktop can do. So our Aegis Ti5 really mid-tower size desktop where we offer the best features and really the highest specifications without restrictions. It also has a dual LAN to make sure you'll never be bothered with your LAN connection. So a lot of the good stuff that you can find here, and once again this comes in different configurations. So if you don't need 11900K and 3090, you can go for i7 version, so no problem, all up to you. The Aegis Ti5. Now it's time for him to fly away because he has to make space for the next one.
Bye bye. We will miss you, Aegis Ti5. Okay, put it below my desk, Ja.
It's too heavy to walk to your desk.
Aww. I never get anything here.
Isn't your setup like close to what an Aegis can do already?
Yeah. Well, no. Well, not game. I mean, I have a notebook here.
All right.
Nobody gave me a gaming notebook. Another blog we put on our website. It's about the best console gaming monitor. Ja, you have more info about this, right?
Yes. I was just quickly going through the chat to see what people were saying.
They're asking for Santa to give away something.
Really,
I'm
guys?
going to do it.
Still more, how many we have already given away.
I'm going to do it.
Okay, so while Eric is doing that, oh, my tie is a little bit skewed.
I'm just going to do it.
So while Eric is doing that, we have now pretty much covered like the highlights for the desktop section. And now we're going to move to monitors.
Not Erik.
What?
Erik van Santa. Oh ja.
My nose was a little bit itchy.
Santa gets afraid from you.
I think I got some snow in my
No,
in my
no,
nose.
no, that's no snow.
So much snow.
No, 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 no.
Okay, you did it?
Probably some other bug.
I hope not.
Next winner. You can still participate. Go to msi.com/insider or on YouTube and Twitch. You can click on the Gleam link, which is spams each 5 minutes. Mo Essam. Mo Essam, you're the next winner. Congrats. Enjoy Far Cry 5. If one of my little elves helps me to send it out in the coming days.
Yeah, it's
Probably
not gonna be me.
So no, like we didn't give away a lot of game codes, yeah. So it's an easy job for you.
I know it's only like 12 pieces or something. So,
No, we're not finished yet.
No, we're not even finished yet. All right, there you go, guys. Santa's so giving today.
But Far Cry 5,
almost
no
like
Far
it's
Cry
Christmas.
6. It's 2021.
I'm not
Mr.
sure, Dark
Eagle.
Lord of Caliban, what you're referring to. Not that kind of snow.
Did I
have
say
really no
5?
idea what you're talking about.
Was Santa wrong? Yeah, Santa can be. I'm getting old. Anyway, Far Cry 6.
All right, guys, let's go to monitor. So we have another block actually where we have pretty much written down all the recommendations for you guys if you're really into console gaming. Like I said, we don't discriminate. If you're a console gamer, we happily welcome you in our family too, because we have many monitors that are actually really, really well fit for that kind of purpose. So yeah, if you're interested, you can go to our website, go to blogs, and there you will find like one of the top 3 already, where everything is like explained in details. And what I'm gonna go through is just show you guys some of the best models that we have available for that purpose. Now, the first one, also pretty much the biggest one, is our Artemis. So the MPG Artemis
It's
343
quite big, Ja.
CQR, indeed. So I hope you can already guess that this is an ultra-wide gaming monitor. Looking at its aspect ratio, it's 21:9. So here we have a ultra-wide QHD gaming monitor with a 1000R curvature.
Santa is moving a bit away, so the monitor has more room.
Just to show you guys just how curved the screen actually is.
It looks like the Earth. When I'm in my snow, my snow, not my snow.
Come on, Eric.
Sled.
It's only been like 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
So the Artemis 343 CQR, it's 1000R. So the curvature is like the most curved ratio that we have had pretty much also in the gaming industry too. It's gonna be, you won't find like something that's like even more curved nowadays. And this really, what it translates into is that it will match your eyes peripheral vision like crazily well. When you like sit like right in front of the monitor, it pretty much just like embraces you, like it's gonna cuddle you. And that's actually how your eyes vision works in the first place, because your eyes vision, it's not flat. You have like a little round pupil, right? So your eyes peripheral vision goes like this anyways. It sees the world like in a round vision point of view. And this is why the 1000R curvature is so immersive. Since it's also such a big size, you don't need to play this on your desk with a gaming desktop. If you want to use this with a console too, that's more than fine. Just lay back, kick your legs up on the table, and you're good to go. Now, the size is not the only thing that makes it really fit for console gaming, because we actually have a lot of the features in here that's very well fit for consoles. Now, first of all, it has the console mode. Generally, if you have like a gaming monitor, if you're using like, for example, a PlayStation 5, and you want to translate your 4K signal to your Quad HD monitor, if the monitor doesn't have the functionality to actually accept that, you will actually translate the signal to a Full HD. So you're losing a lot of the sharpness, the pixels. Now with console mode, the monitor will automatically like set up, downscale 4K to Quad HD. So you still have like the utmost functionality, the sharpness of your gaming monitor without losing quality. And more than that, we also have like a really good coverage of Adobe RGB. PCIe P3 and sRGB about 93% and 117%. So color accuracy also very great. Everything just looks really good. And yeah, like I said, the monitor itself, it's more fit for consoles too, because we actually also have like the CEC function here. Basically what it does is that it can set up like multiple profiles. If you have like a Nintendo Switch or a PlayStation, whenever you touch your controller, it will wake up the screen automatically, and it will actually already pre-activate the profiles that you have configured beforehand. So if you're playing your PlayStation, you can make sure that your screen is like set to a X amount of brightness, or the sharpness is a little bit different than when you're using the Switch. So all these kind of goodies, you can tune that in our software yourself. This one, if you're interested right now, it actually has become a little bit cheaper. You can already find it for around 700 euros, 750 or US dollars. So you really have to experience the 1000R for yourself to truly know what I'm talking about, because that's like really the biggest difference right here with this crazy ultrawide gaming monitor. So the Artemis 343 CQR. If any questions, let me know, guys.
Does it have RGB?
Of course it has RGB. It always has RGB. How else do you expect to win the games? So the RGB is actually right here.
Yeah, but you didn't switch it on right now, currently?
No, there's no power cable and stuff like that. So, but since this one is already has been in our portfolio, you can also just go to MSI Insider in our playlist and just type in 343 CQR, and you will see where I did like a dedicated live stream about this, where I also compared the curvature with flat ones and other curvature ratings. And a lot of the stuff that you would like to know about the monitor, you can all find in that live stream. All right, let's put this down. I mean, you guys won't believe like what kind of goodies I have under the table. It's crazy.
Goodies for giveaway?
I would like to, if you allow me to. Okay, so the next one, it's also not a small one. It's our
Correct, Islam.
another one from our MPG series. So if you listen to Michiel's story correctly, you will know that MAG is our starting lineup, where we offer like no nonsense, good quality products. But if you need to have want to have more features and even higher functionalities, you go to our MPG series. That's what this one is also setting, just like with the Artemis. This one is the MPG 321 QRF, but then the quantum dot version. So it's 32 inches. It's also a flat one, as you can see. So unlike the Artemis, it's not curved with this one. But this is also one of the top models if you're considering for console gaming too. Now, you have to keep in mind that the fact that we are recommending these kind of models for console gaming doesn't mean that you cannot use them or that they're not good for desktop or regular gaming, because they're excellent, but they just happen to be excellent for console gaming too. So that's the difference here. And this one, yeah, some basic specifications is it's also Quad HD. It has 175 Hz refresh rate, and the panel is IPS, so you can already see, the viewing angles. If you're playing with your buddy, on your console, you have some multiplayer games going on. You can make sure that even though you're not sitting at the center of the screen, you and your buddy can still view the screen, without any distortion or bad angles.
Can you show the bezel to people, the front?
Yeah, sure. Indeed, we do have a bezel-less design that we have right here. We can take a look at the closer view. So
yeah, almost nothing. Maybe closer view, detailed view, yeah.
So pretty much where my nail is like scratching, that's the bezel. And of course, the screen itself, or rather the panel, it doesn't like display all the way up to here. It does like need like about ½ centimeters more space, and that's the panel itself.
Yeah.
And that's where it ends. But aesthetically, this is how it looks. Like there's no edge.
Really nice.
Yeah, and this one, just like with the Artemis that I showed you, has all the console features that I just mentioned, except for that this one actually has even more AI functions as well. So besides the 175 Hz refresh rate, it's also quantum dot, and quantum dot really makes sure that your monitor is so well calibrated when it comes to color accuracy, because there's actually a hardware layer inside the panel that's added in order to make the colors and the gradations and stuff like that pop out even more realistically. So
Yeah.
if you think that's important, definitely
I
check
think
out this
that's
one.
important, but I also saw somebody in the chat saying, I just signed up to Twitch for Gleam. This means he needs to have a chance to win something. And the next winner
Oh my god, we're
is
throwing on
with a
winner
loyalty
again.
bonus. I love that loyalty bonus. Means you're a regular viewer. We're also regulars. We also come back each week. So Paul, congratulations
man.
Paul. You won a Far Cry 6 game code. Not 5, not 4, not 3, Far Cry 6.
Not 7?
Maybe next year, who
Okay.
knows. Anyway, congrats. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can continue.
congrats, man. Yeah, okay. So if you're also a HDR kind of person, you are good to go, because here we actually have a HDR 600 certified by Visa. So you can have an awesome HDR experience, because it starts really like HDR ready, and then you have like HDR 400 really get into there, and then you have like even the higher certification with HDR 600. So excellent HDR performance here as well. And if I just show you in the detail cam, there's like, because this is not very common, in the chin right here there's like a little camera. Now all of you guys might think, oh maybe because also I just said it's a camera, but it's actually not a camera. This is actually a smart sensor. So imagine that you're sitting in like a very dark room because you prefer to have like no distraction from lighting when you're gaming. That makes it pretty hard for your eyes to carry, especially late at night. So this smart sensor right here makes sure that you never have to tune the brightness yourself, because this one will scan the environment and then lower the brightness when it's like too dark, and higher the brightness when it's like too light in your environment. So always make sure that you have the proper value of brightness displayed whenever you're gaming or using the monitor. So, you know, it's the little things, right, guys? And besides that, actually, you know, what else can I say? There are so many more features with the MPG 321 UR. Yeah, so I mean, sorry, the QRF, because this one also comes in the 4K version. That's why I just said UR, because the UR is the equivalent of this one, but then a different resolution. That is the only difference. But the QRF, this one, it even has more AI functions. You have the smart crosshair, we have the key VM, since it's such a big screen.
Yeah, you have so many selling things
I know,
to
but
talk about, selling points and features.
I like them to know what it can do, because it's so awesome.
But you're running out of time.
Okay,
Santa needs to go
fine.
pack some gifts for all the people.
All right, guys. So check it out, since you know I gotta hurry up, because you know there's so many more to tell you guys. But
I know.
the MPG 321 QRF signing off. Whoop.
I don't know what you're talking about, SD Rockman. So, Michiel is insinuating something.
Really, Michiel is still here.
Yeah, he's... This is not working, Michiel. You have other work to do. Come on.
Next up, we have the MAG 274 QRF. So the same three letters, the QRF, as the one before. But this one is 27 inches. It's also flat. Now, this one actually is quite an interesting story. So if you guys are aware of Hardware Unboxed, they are very, very critical of their reviews. And this one went through the reviews like smooth sailing. If you're interested, you can definitely check that one out after the live stream. They tested everything about the monitor, even Tom's hardware too, of its color reproduction and its responsiveness and how good the monitor actually just reacts generally. And it was excellent. So this one, if you would like to have a very good IPS monitor that performs really well when it comes to color reproduction, because this one actually has the best color reproduction in our gaming series up till now. And what I mean with that is that we have a PCIe P3 coverage of 97%, which is crazy, because that's like content creation level of color reproduction when it comes to PCIe P3. And as RGB is almost 150. It's 147%.
Edwin K is asking, do we have this monitor also in bigger sizes?
Right now, not with the exact same values. So
Specs.
you can actually, the one that I just showed you is pretty much like the newer generation and the bigger one of this monitor right here. It just has, it doesn't have as good or a precise reproduction like this one right here. So this one is really special. Some other basic specs, what you can expect is it also has 165 Hz refresh rate, so you can definitely enjoy your games in a very high refresh mode or FPS experience. And it also has the same console features that I just mentioned, hence also why it's one of the recommendations for you guys who are looking for a very good monitor for your console experience. This one actually has been discounted, so if you hurry up, you can actually grab this one. Depending on where you are, I have to stress.
How much?
Oh, then for you, you can already grab this for around like 380, 390 euros or
interesting.
US dollars, because this one used to be 500 plus. So, yeah, a very good find if you ask me.
People say it glares, but I think it's anti-glare because
it's
we have
anti-glare.
really bright studio lights. Just to make sure that Ja and me are visible.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if after a year, like, our eyes are like half blind because we're always blasted with such a high and bright lights
And you know
all
what?
around us.
They can go even brighter, the lights.
But don't do that. We don't
No.
need to do it. Okay, so yeah, that was for our gaming monitors recommendations, and something else completely right now, because I'm gonna go like into an entirely different section. So you know, especially nowadays with COVID ramping around everywhere, you know, a lot of people work from home, and so this section is actually a little bit more about working from home or workspaces, some professional use. So we have quite a few products lined up in the blog as well, right there on the website, per category, to help you, you know, with your business, to help with your aunt's business, with your dad's business, or you know, working from home, anything that you can think of in that direction. So what we do have is, let me pick it up. Oh, where is it? Where did I put it?
Did you bring
oh, yeah,
it?
right here, right here. Another big boy. You guys can guess what this is. This actually comes with the monitor. So what we have here is our Summit, our newest lineup, newest series actually. It didn't exist before. Well, not in our gaming monitors section anyways. So here we have our Summit MS321 UP. This one is a 4K monitor, and like I said, this is not meant for gaming, so it's more meant for professional work. And this one is an excellent professional monitor. So if you're a content creator and you're looking for a monitor that helps you with your daily work, this is what you have to consider. It's 4K with an IPS panel, so you know the color reproduction is already very, very good, but we have actually upped the specs and well, the color accuracy even more, and with a DCI-P3 coverage of about 95% and sRGB about 136%, so very on par with a content creator monitor. And it also has an HDR 600 certification, so if you're working with HDR content as well, you are good to go. And this monitor, so what I just asked you before, like, do you know what this is? Well, this is actually a hood that's included with the monitor. So what is a hood?
I have a hat. Is that the same?
Yeah, actually, I think they kind of have like the, oh, I need to turn around. They have the same principles because they're all blocking light. So this one, what it does is that it's attached via magnetic force, so it has like magnets. And what it does is that it will make sure that the environmental light will not dilute your monitor's values when it comes to color. So if color is really important for your professional work, for your editing, video production, anything like that, most of the real let's say, content creation monitors, you will always find like these kind of hoods to protect your monitor's values from the environment to the ambient lighting. So that's what the hood does. Okay, so some more specs regarding the MS321 UP. What you can do expect, there's also KVM, of course, to make sure you can work and multitask with multiple sources at the same time. Literally having your screen split into two, with the left side meant for your desktop and the right side, for example, meant for your laptop. So, and you can actually use both sources with the single keyboard and mouse on the same screen. That's really the beauty and really helps you with your multitasking experience. So let me show you like the back side. And just like with the previous one that I showed, this one also has a smart sensor in front to help you adjust the brightness where necessary. So as you can see, there's no RGB, and the design concept is completely different because this is our professional content creation monitor and not gaming. So this is the Summit MS321 UP. Again, I have actually done a live stream about this, so go look into our MSI Insider playlist if you're interested.
Oh, another giveaway.
Do we even still have codes?
I don't know. Should I check that? Uh-oh. I'm
Since you're giving away so eagerly, can I have one as well?
No. Next winner. Manen. Congratulations to you. You won a Far Cry 6 game code.
Well, congrats, because I can have
Guys,
one.
you can
so
still
have
join,
fun.
but almost finished.
Okay, so the last piece that we have for you is going to come up. This one is not a monitor, but it's still meant for what I just mentioned, the hybrid workspace. So it's actually really tiny, so what I can do is I can do this. And it's right here.
Hey,
That's how tiny it is.
Did you already do a stream about this?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I missed that one, I guess. Nice.
Were you on vacation?
No, I don't have, Santa doesn't have
I
vacation.
opened it up, I tore it down.
Okay, cool. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, so here what we have is a very tiny desktop.
And it fits in the detail cam.
This is our Pro DP2111. So the 11, of course, referring to 11th generation. So here we actually have quite a powerful CPU. It's not actually we have many configurations for this one, but it goes all the way up to 11700. Yes.
That's nice.
In this size.
Yeah.
You can put this in your pocket.
Yeah, Santa already has a keyboard in his pocket.
But yeah, so this is our professional or a workspace desktop. You know, you can mount it to the back of the monitor. Of course, your monitor needs to support it. You know, there's many USB solutions on the front, on the back. There's even COM ports. So you know, if you need to use some scanners or some special label printers for your business, you can definitely make sure to connect those. So all in all, there's you know, many inputs for you to use, and it's really light and yet it's very powerful.
What GPU?
GPU. It's integrated, so it's Intel integrated graphics.
Okay.
But it's all about the CPU, of course. All you
It's
need
not
in
for gaming,
here
guys.
is the processing power.
Yeah.
So some more specs. It goes all the way up to 64 gigabytes. So if you're doing like memory intensive stuff, if you're like using Google Chrome with like 30 tabs at the same time, you can make sure you have a good experience with this little guy right here. I can imagine for your web shop, it's can be quite convenient. And yeah, of course, since it's so portable, we also have a Wi-Fi 6 solution in here, so you don't necessarily have to plug in the LAN cable if you don't want to. And it's only about 1.2 kilos, so like I said, really light. I can pretty much like hold this up with one finger if I had the balance for it, but yeah, it's really light. It's only 2.3 liters too, so yeah. All in all, a very nice multimedia or even a workspace desktop for you to consider if you love this kind of sizes and the power that it comes with. So There are many different kind of configurations available. So if you're looking for like the best performing one with the 11700, which is this one, you can find it for around like 800 or 900 US dollars or euros, depending on where you are. And if you want to have like an i5, i3, or even like a pension variation, those are of course much cheaper. So depending on what you need, the DP21 is there for you.
Nice.
Yes, and I can just easily put it here, like it's not even here, it's just so tiny, but yeah, don't mind its size. Eric, I can see the chat.
Oh, you can see the chat. Sorry,
Yes.
sorry.
I want to see what people are saying about it.
People are talking about duct tape.
Duct tape.
Yeah.
Might fix this one. Yes.
Anyway,
it fixes everything.
thank you guys. So just to remind you, let me go there, capture. Yeah, we have a, should I push 11 again? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway. We have a grand Christmas carnival. There are some games, you can win points. Please participate. In the end, you can spend those points on gift packs and, probably make chance to win a gift pack. I don't know how it works, I didn't read this.
That's pretty clear, Eric.
No, I mean, I'm honest. Santa is honest. Santa is honest. I'm sure you can win something, but I don't think everybody can spend your reward to join. Yeah, see, it's a Christmas prize draw. Means a lucky draw. Anyway, it's like today. Some of you won a game code. Not everybody won a game code. Here also some people are going to win a GPU.
Oh, now we're talking.
Not sure if you get a chip this year. Can be 2023. Anyway, you can win one.
Yeah.
A real one. It's alive.
Yeah, guys, I think that pretty much concludes today's gift guide. If you need some ideas, we definitely hope that we gave you some pretty good ones with some funds attached to it. Yeah, Eric.
Next week
are we
you
gonna
have
do something
some.
next week?
You have some box over there because Michiel already showed it.
Yeah,
But
I know.
he didn't want to.
It's sitting right here, and I was thinking about running away with it because
I'm so
it's
excited.
just so freaking awesome. So I'm not gonna say anything about this because
Duct
just
tape,
make it
not
out
duct
from the
tape.
box. This. Oh, I don't want to make Eric disappear. This is what we're gonna talk about next week.
Can you show the name? No, yeah, okay, like that as well, yeah.
Or, oh, it's really heavy.
No, don't open it up.
No, I'm not gonna open it up. I'm just showing
That's
like
for next week.
the name.
The name,
And
yeah.
just- You can work
Z690
out with this bad
Godlike.
boy.
It's a huge board.
Remember, there's not a gaming desktop with the board sitting in this. This is only meant for the board. So
Yeah, so anyway, next week more about this. I'm going to give away another game code. Last one, guys.
like a sir.
Last game code for today.
Bum bum bum. Yeah, guys, we hope you enjoyed today's live stream. We had the Christmas spirit going, and crazy to see how many game codes we actually give away.
Next winner, Cesar. Cesar, congratulations. In the coming days, everybody who won, a lot of guys,
congrats, man.
you will get an email with the game codes and how to redeem it. And then you can, during Christmas, during the holidays, you can play some Far Cry 6.
Have
And of
fun with
course, I will come bring you some more gifts.
it. Ho ho ho! All right, guys, stay safe, and thank you for joining. I hope you have a good day.
Thank you all. Bye bye.